Don't mind me, just feeding my tapeworm. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Yeah, you reckon? Or do you like
Happy
Benjamin Rabbit?
Wednesday.
I mean, either's good. I'm not fussy what you call me.
Fair, fair. Oh, fucking Jumanji. What's going on, Kangawalla Fox?
Pika, 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 pika.
Is that what they make? The noise?
Yeah.
Kangawalla Fox.
Pika, 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 pika. Hello, Benjamin.
Fox a
Sound
kangaroo, what a fox. Hello.
Kang1.
You guys ready for some
Jesus
bullshit
Christ.
today?
Yeah, I've been fucking stinging.
I'm probably going to be awake for like an hour and a half, maybe less.
Why?
None of your fucking business.
Needs a go have a wank.
Yeah, let's go now.
Pokey bum wank.
It's a little TMI, don't you guys think?
Sorry, I don't know.
Have you guys even done any of your homework or no?
You haven't gave us
Well, I haven't.
homework.
Wow, clearly you guys don't read the bulletin board.
What?
Well, this thing, there's nothing on it.
No.
What homework? Fuck this gate. This gate is a fucking... Jesus.
How long are you awake for?
What?
Yep.
Oh, as long as you need me.
Oh, perfect. Alright, good. Maybe Roscoe and you and Ben, you can come for however long you're awake for, or what?
Yep, I'll do that.
Perfect. Maybe Ben has a date.
Let me sit in.
What?
With Mrs. Palmer. Mrs. Palmer and her 5 kids.
So Ben has a date. That's what he's saying?
No, I don't.
Who?
Honestly.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Don't bullshit, mate. I can see bullshit in those eyes.
I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, I won't be
No,
here
yeah.
right now, will I? Sprucing myself up, ready to go.
Oh.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
always
fair.
trying to get out some homework, but it never worked out. Hello, Lobster. Hello, everybody that's lurking. I hope you guys are good, having a wonderful Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, gee. Yeah.
Fuck. God damn. Fucking piss off.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? You started that little reaction. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, shit.
I blocked it. No, I didn't block it. You know, it's a fucking Jesus right through the guard.
God damn.
That was.
Okay. Let's not. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, that was a good
I'm
smack,
stronger than
yeah.
you guys, you know?
Yeah, I seen your little peanut arms fucking. Yeah,
Peanut arms?
yeah, you got little peanut arms.
Okay.
Little worm arms.
Worm arms. Oh my god. Hi, Whiskey.
Looks like we bounced back
Oh.
right. You know, tents are up. I kind of like this.
Yeah, I do too.
You know,
At least for now.
it's like, yeah, you can fucking. Me and Benny will testing it out. You know, you can pass things through here pretty quick.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
how he is.
Oh, yeah. We'll pretend
I mean,
we're
I
like a
suppose
shop front.
I
This.
suppose you could have
Oh, it's
done
like
the
2
same
times.
beforehand as well, to be honest. So.
You're like, hey mate, how you going? And you
hello.
pass stuff through.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's really kind of you.
Yeah.
Would you like
Oh,
it
yeah.
back?
Oh, we do, yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. And I'll put it back,
Perfect.
and then we're done.
Nice.
Business is
Good
done.
job.
Hope we're not doing business inside of the base.
Ah, well, we
What?
are. It is.
We're just
awesome.
I know.
learning,
Swimming sounds amazing.
practicing. What business do you think we're doing?
I don't know. Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You gotta bend me nose out of shape, Delilah. Jesus fuck. Christ.
You'll be alright. There's like nothing in here.
Well, you already wowed me. And then you fucking jabbed me. Ross. Oi, Ross. What you doing, mate?
He's meditating.
Copy.
100 years later.
Have you heard from our friend? Fucking Aspen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Maybe he fucked off.
Maybe. Do you have any ammo for this? Literally have 9 bullets.
Yeah, you got any ammo for this? Literally have 9 bullets.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fuck, alright, I need to get some. The only thing I got ammo for is this.
You got any
fucking
ammo
thing.
for this?
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Jesus. Holy shit.
Poor guy.
Fucking poor Skip. Cigarette still in his mouth, though. That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Wake up.
Wake the fuck up, we have shit to do.
My fucking head. What happened?
You got tased.
Oh,
Here, take your shit.
you dirty little bastard.
Delilah was rooting through your pockets.
Yeah, I got nothing
No,
anyway.
I would never do that. It's getting heavy.
Fuck.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I know. Look at your peanut arms. Yeah, you gotta just put down there. Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
You're having so
Oh my
many
God.
issues today.
Can't.
Here.
What is wrong? I'm still half asleep.
I didn't realize this whole gate was gone.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gone,
yeah.
mate. It's fucking gone to oblivion.
I just don't really understand why. There was nothing out here.
Oh, because there were
yeah.
tents, that's what.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. They literally got fuck all out of it.
I know. I think, from what I can gather, pretty sure anything they could have got was probably destroyed.
Mm. Oh, well, fuck 'em. We need to find out who that was, eh? Like, point the finger and start finger bashing those motherfuckers. Because I'm
Pretty
fucking
sure.
over it.
Why?
Pretty sure we do.
Well,
Yeah,
we have
you-
a feeling.
like, we have a feeling, we have an inkling.
At the same time that our reports tell us, reports being beer and it
Hi,
night
Rich.
crew.
Oh my fucking
It's the same
YouTube.
time that Eastside
chat
Traders
is
always
fixed.
driving their fucking car
Hi,
around.
Mark.
Same time we got raided last time. Both times a car was involved. And they're the only people
What'd you
in the
guys have for
Northeast that
dinner?
have a direct problem with Delilah. As
Well, because
mentioned
they're
in the
butthurt that
that
we
she-
blew their fucking doors in. Like,
Yeah, no,
face to face.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
Mick.
Even though
Hi, Alan.
we were all there minus you, Skip.
What do you
I
call a
was the
crowd
one
of
that planted the
chess
bombs,
players
for
bragging
fuck's
about
sake,
their
but-
wins in a
Because
hotel
Yeah.
Delilah
lobby?
was yelling at Tony, and Tony got in his feelings, I guess, and
Oh, he got very
wasn't
much in
really
his feelings.
forgived.
Yeah.
So-
Chess, nuts, those
As much as I want to
and
get
an
to the
open
bottom of who raided
foyer.
us, and
My God.
I do want to.
Stop,
I
Mick.
do want to, because it's going to be a problem going forward, I think. We also need to really follow up on these leads that we have.
Yeah,
with
for sure,
cult
this- yeah.
activity, and try to figure out who the fuck in the coalition is actually the cultists or working with them. So, I think I was trying to think of what we have. We have the house in Novi Lug that Ernest marked for us that he thinks cultists live in. We could try and check
Okay,
that
Mick.
out. We know Black Lake has had some weird activity.
Chestnuts roasting
And right
on an
after
open fire.
Saturday's event, someone from Black Lake magically came down to check up on us, which has never
What?
happened.
The fuck?
No coincidences here. I'm telling you.
What did you guys have for dinner? Tell me.
That's a big coincidence, that.
So we need to go out to Black Lake, check out that
Oh,
cabin
really,
and the
Alan?
surrounding areas, because that's where
do
Ernest
you think?
also said he found notes that were suspicious.
Oh shit.
What else do we got?
What time is it for you, Lobster?
Mm.
Those are the two big ones.
No carb stuff. Hi, Darius.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Yeah.
Please, let's go.
Yeah. We need to keep an eye on House of Hope as well and watch for any more
Hi, Westy.
notes that are going to be planted. Because that will spread right like wildfire, and whatever we can do to prevent that, probably best.
They're blaming Apache. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Alan.
Oh,
I've been enjoying
He's saving from that.
the little
he's
bit of
pissed.
both I get. Hi, Mark.
the other thing we need to follow up on is maybe
He.
and why she left early
Yeah.
Doug's better than
and
any
why
soap
she
opera.
wasn't up on
I
the
agree.
stage. So
You can just go to the
go up
northeast.
to the
then.
free thinkers.
Oh,
Let's go up to the free thinkers since they're right there, and then we can go to the other one. Go out, go out east from there.
my fucking monitor
Yeah, we need to find her, eh?
is
See
like
what the
taking
fuck is going on.
every reflection. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Hi, Dreamer.
I'm gonna
Alright,
leave
run good?
my special note here because I don't want to lose that.
Alright.
Maybe you want to
Should we
hide
take...
something.
No.
Might need-
Hi, Rusty. You just gotta... Honestly, you will find people. You just have to find the POV, like the POIs that everybody hangs out at.
Bennett.
And like, there's a base in
man.
almost every single town. You just gotta find it. And if you just, if you just find it in game, like, then you'll know where to start going. I promise you, this server is fucking full almost every single night. During the day, not so much. What are all these fucking tents?
I think Daniel
Paper?
got a little bit carried
Are we,
away.
are we the fucking House of Hope 2.0?
We don't
Help
need
us
all
a
this.
We don't need all this shit.
No.
Not
Half
50
of them are
tents,
empty.
no, but maybe one or two.
He said he was going to build one more. I told him where
No.
he could go, and then I turned around and there were about 5 there.
No, we don't need all that. I'll put a debrief up there. Why don't you
So
order
what was
an
the homework,
anti-reflection
Wolfie?
filter? Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't give you any homework. What are you talking about?
Huh? Isn't that homework?
No.
You know, getting 400 fucking sticks of epoxy this time, or?
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
Nah, not really, because they're
It got
fucking
us-
invincible to fucking fight.
That's not true. We had like 20, and we traded them for good guns.
Oh. Did you
My
catch
son
them
had a
in the
night
jar?
shift job. We got him blackout curtains. We have one
Well, we
blackout
still have
curtain,
some.
but the
traded
window
about
that's
half of
behind
them,
me
though.
is
Yeah.
And then
Um,
those fuckers probably
has
use
the
that
AC
to buy
in
something
it.
to fucking raid us.
stupid. All of it's stupid. Hi, beer.
Ironically.
Let me just say,
Oh, did I
it's
get a
6:30
handle
a.m. in
on-
Australia.
Did they get them?
That Aussie fellow is showing some dedication. I
nice.
know he doesn't get
Yeah.
to like,
Make constant night trips out
play
west.
with
Probably
us that
looking
often.
for things like that.
So it's nice when he's on. So I guess like the Bermuda Triangle, sometimes you go hours thinking you're alone on a running simulator, and then the next you're KOS half a dozen times until you rage quit. Yep. That's pretty accurate.
Another thing is the Oasis declined
Like,
my proposal. So we need to think of another strong group that we can
have-
talk to
I have tea as well.
to
I
be on
got
our side.
this berry hibiscus herbal
What, do
tea.
you know why they denied it.
They said they didn't feel like it was beneficial to them. They seemed like they felt like they were just going to be taking on problems that we got ourselves into, and there's no benefit to them, which I don't agree
Got
with.
some wolves.
Where are they?
To the left. I don't
Thought
really
you
want to
saw
go
them.
loud.
No, I go south.
No, I
I got
heard
it.
wolves.
I got my MK. Oh, here they are.
On your left. On your left.
I think that's it for me. Ah, motherfucker.
If you want me to go loud, I will. What?
Might not need to, I don't think.
Good stuff, good stuff. Good shit. I think the alpha's fucking off.
INT! Oh, that is Daisy in general, yeah. Why is it always the head? Now my hat's probably almost ruined, yeah.
You hold up. I think you're just fixing her pants or something.
I was bleeding. What about BMR as an ally? A potential ally.
As an
They're good.
ally.
Yeah.
Trust
maybe.
them enough to be an ally?
No, but I trust them enough to shoot.
Well, who's to say when the time comes they're not going to shoot us in the back?
That's true. Hi, Couch. How are you? I know. Can you guys believe it? We hit 4,000 fucking
You
subscribers.
got RA.
Yeah. I'm just worried about RA because RA and the Coalition are definitely, I would say they're not enemies by any means. And I don't know if RA
Yeah,
wants to be involved in this drama, you know?
Yeah,
I
fair.
can't see them wanting it.
I know.
Half of it involves
What if-
the cult stuff, and I don't think they really believe in it. So,
Uh,
Well, what about the clowns? Oh, it's a shit show,
I
but
don't think half of them believe in it either, really. I don't think it's the kind of thing they want to get stuck into.
we got
they're a bit far as well,
Yeah.
sadly.
Well,
I guess the only people is up in that castle, eh?
They're definitely, as much as I hate to say, they're probably the strongest option at the moment.
good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Are they good
And
with
you're
these
welcome.
on traders or not?
No.
I'm off for a swim. Have a great run.
Oh,
Catch
shit, what
up
happened
with-
there?
Bye! Thank you so much, Lobster. I appreciate you.
From what
Can we get some
Felix told me
hearts?
before they
I have to like it too quick.
crossed us again, is that BMR kept going down there demanding things for free and not listening to their trading neutral zone rules or whatever, and they got upset, so they banned them.
Wow.
Flux was down there a few days ago, though.
Yeah, so
Much love. Thank you so much, Lobster. Have a good swim, dude.
goes to show you how much their word is worth.
What about the men of the north?
Yeah.
Are they
Good
still
work.
around?
Yeah, they're in Nevaeh.
Are they strong or not?
Not
Certainly used to be.
terrible.
I'm not sure how they are at the moment.
Yeah, the problem is they
Is
keep
it?
having people leave to go join the web, just for them to snitch on whatever activities we might share with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah, I don't trust that either.
It's a
Although,
concern.
I can't blame the men of the North. That's not their fault. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah. But to me, that's proof of uncertainty,
Yeah.
instability, and therefore I can't really trust it.
I agree. I'm just trying to throw out
Fuck.
names.
Yeah.
Hi, Christopher. Hi,
No one's
Tornado.
just
Hello.
as deep as shit as we are.
Hey, boss man. Congrats on having
I
your
mean,
story published on the newsletter.
We are
What do you
pretty
mean?
strong. We can definitely push back.
What story?
And
We
if people want to
can.
help, they can. But it's going to be rough.
My
gonna be
problem
rough.
is,
What do you mean?
if it's gonna be us versus the coalition plays so much
Why is it so
politics and
dark?
plays, you know, we're so innocent, look at us, look at what
Is
we
this
do.
is the sun going down?
Shit
I'm so
that
confused. Why does it look so
Everyone's gonna
fucking
side with
dark?
them, and then next thing you know, it's us against
There's
the
a
fucking
newsletter?
world.
I'm so confused. Came out with highlights of the BMR story is on there. Oh sure.
They're already doing that. They're already fucking getting people to
Let me
raid
see.
for them.
Where's the
They're
newsletter?
getting people to leave notes spreading propaganda and lies that we're cultists.
Oh shit.
It's a fucking
Oh yeah, that
mess.
would be good. Oh wait, I think I found it.
It
Can't handle the
happens-
truth.
No, they can't. If what we think is right, this extreme of a reaction just proves everything to me.
Mm.
Hold on. I'm trying to look for
I
it.
get a migraine as soon as I walk in here.
Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to walk and read at the same time.
Supposedly that house, sketchy.
Damn it. I can't do anything. It's so laggy here. I hate that. Where are we going?
Nothing down here.
Yeah, upstairs.
Is there a door up there?
Yeah.
Let's go into the pub there, D.
Where are we going?
We're going
The
to the
Tony-
ZB side, or the Nobulog people.
Oh, okay.
Turn your ears on, Buffet.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that little switch behind your ear there? You switch it on.
Dickhead?
Hello, hello.
Well, hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Fuck.
Who's here?
It's Skip, I'm the host.
Oh, hey, what's up? Give me just a minute. Sorry, I think I'm the only one around right now, and I'm stuck behind all these. Give me just a few minutes.
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I won't come in the pub. It's fucking cold out there. I'm just gonna use your dunny, mate.
Hey, be a sweetie, wipe the CD.
Lay a massive cable in here, mate. Leave it here for you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I see it now.
I'm
Holy
sure
moly, there's so many stories on
it's
here.
nothing compared to the old man.
Wowza. A lot going on, huh?
Earnestly stinkers, huh?
Uh,
I'm going to do a poetry
Put it this way,
workshop
I
in
never
2
knew
hours, and I'm so nervous. I went 2 weeks
man
ago. But I'm
could
still
go through
such
childbirth
a...
essentially
Aw,
every time
you
he went to the
got
bathroom.
this.
Oh gosh.
You definitely got this.
It sounds like a bloodbath, honestly.
I'd ask, but I don't know if I want to know how you keep this place clean if that's the case.
We make Tyrone do it.
Oh, okay. It's good to know.
Oh fuck! Forgot my own passwords.
Yeah, a lot of these people know how to write really well. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day
Hang
today.
on, excuse me while I'm being dyslexic.
Oh, you're okay.
Lost the best
Try to
part
get
of
the
it.
deal.
Oh, Jesus, close the door.
Why are
Oh,
you so
shit,
stinky?
Well, look, all I've been eating is fucking fish, alright? No nutrients, no salads. Just
Oh,
fish,
lovely.
straight up fish.
Give me 1 minute.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna let the old man know you guys are here too. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's in town. All right, he's coming. He's coming.
Oh, perfect.
Oh man. So how have you guys been in since the other day?
Living the dream. Living the fucking
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah, guess it's a... You can say that.
Gip and Roscoe. Benjamin.
There
Scout
he
on.
is.
Lord,
Oh,
look at
hello.
these fellers here.
Hello.
Lord, Delilah, you scary motherfucker.
Someone has to be
How
scared.
you doing, Ernest?
Startled me there. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Alright.
I hope you seen my note down there. I went down there to talk to y'all a couple of days ago and noticed a little hole in the base there and no flag, so I put one up for you. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, we appreciate that very much.
oh,
You guys get
absolutely.
it. You guys get everything handled with it and get it built back up, or
Yeah, it's secure.
Bye, Westy. Have
It's
a good
not what it
sleep, dude.
was, and we lost quite a lot, but we're secure. We have a safe place to sleep at night, I guess.
And I'd hope you have an idea as to who the culprit was.
I could be.
I think so, yeah. Based on the very vague note that was left, there's enough for me to put it together. I would...
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hi, Jenna. Yeah, Dayz is
how
good.
nice of them to be vague and not just, tell him you did it.
Yeah, why not just own your shit?
Something like that. Yeah.
Man, it's the first time I've seen you guys up here in a while. This is cool.
Yeah, yeah. I figured it's been a while, and I owed Ernest a thank you for
Hello.
raising a flag.
Hi,
That
Gibby. How
helped
are
us
you?
out quite a bit. We didn't have a spare. They took literally everything from us. So,
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
We happen to have one down there at the camp there.
Yeah.
perfect.
I mean, they can't be leaving rope behind.
Yes.
Well, so I'm not here to judge. You know how we are over here.
I make
Each
this guy
their own,
uncomfortable, I think.
One person's actions ain't nobody's business but their own. I've
I got one, brother.
I've been hearing stories about that meeting up there in Star Yard. I was unfortunately napping for that, but I was hoping to get y'all's account. I've heard the boogeyman story on y'all's behalf and the well, not so boogeyman, I guess.
Well,
More of a
It's more like we're
I
the
don't know,
four
the
of us with
alternative to
the
it, you know
green
what I mean?
armbands are together,
some people praising, some people
and
not
these
so
guys
happy
are
about it.
a group.
Oh, there's people praising. That's good.
That's good.
I already know. I came here, one, to thank you, and two, to do just that, because I assume the boogeyman came and told you their opinions on what happened.
Oh no, I ain't actually seen none of them. I was just saying that
No.
other people have been saying that, the boogeyman story. Oh, host is out there killing
Yeah.
folks, and they're not
Oh.
what they seem to be and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That's what I mean. I know just who has probably come up here and said that to you, so that's what I'm referring to. Well, I'm an honest man, Ernest. And what happened was, well,
Dun, dun,
things that we
dun.
have already kind of alluded to
Thank you,
kind
Gibby.
of coming to fruition. We've noted.
I need to put these chips
Remember
away.
the day you came by after you saw them for the first time?
Gonna have to
the cult?
watch
I
the
do
beginning
believe
to
so.
find out
Yes,
what
sir.
the note said.
You remember
Wait, what note?
how you told me that?
Yes, sir.
Let me lower my voice. You told me, right, that
What note,
Wisp
MT?
and Natasha were down at the East Side Trader, and shortly after the cult appeared, right?
Correct.
That was
You,
left
you
under-
found
after
something
the
to
raid.
be fishy about that whole situation.
I
It
think
was
I
a
have
bit odd,
screenshot.
but given our past conversations.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's not the first time I've heard a story like that, is the way I'll put it. And this has been over the course of several months before the cult showed face again,
God, B is so
and
stinky.
started really
I love
picking
him,
up
but
in
holy
terms
shit.
of the murdering and the abductions and the torture and taking eyes. It's awful, but it's not the first time we've heard that same kind of story. Natasha and Wisp are here. The cult strikes here. It's just happens over and over again. We've had maybe 3+ different accounts from different people,
Right.
and we've also had our own people.
Ugh, excuse me.
I've been watching
I'll be
them,
right back.
and what I've been explaining to people is that ever since, really before we moved here to the Northeast, we were told a lot about the cult because we used to live in Starry Yard, which is where that meeting took place and where they originated. And, we were told a story about them and their origins. And then a few days later, the coalition told us a story about them as well. And it was the origin story, but it was very different from the original story we heard. It's kind of changed some details in favor of the cult. And we didn't really think much of it. Maybe just some people think they're worse and some
Yeah.
people think they're better.
Just in case, with the sensitivity of our conversation here, just step away from that there window.
Yeah, you can see you all the way down the street.
You
Right
too,
there,
Skip.
so.
Come on over here.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
the
not
best
much
side to
safer
be
here,
on.
but it's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's why
that's
they
I'm
can't
saying.
get from the other side of town.
Yeah, you smart man over there.
fair.
That's-
But yeah, we just thought it was weird how there was such a discrepancy in a story that, I don't know,
Right
they made it
about
out to me like
now.
it was almost
Funk
public
soul,
knowledge.
brother, check it
But
out.
yeah, there was so much difference. And we thought that
I'm gonna eat ice
based
cream.
on the coalition's
because I can.
perspective of
Hopefully I don't drop it on the
this
floor like I
origin
did the last
story
one.
and their how they seemingly felt about it, we just kind of, brushed it off, and we just kept our eyes open and our ears open. And since we moved into the area and became neighbors to them,
The little
we just watched closely.
it's
We
the
didn't want
clumsy
to
person always
finger
accidentally
point. We
drops
didn't want
things
to
like grenades.
accuse. We didn't
Oh my
want to
god, could you
assume.
imagine?
Right, right.
Could you imagine?
Um,
I could.
Lord.
I think he fell asleep.
Yeah, something like that.
I could imagine
Yeah, so we just watched, and
that going over
we
so
had people sit
well.
and listen different places, whether it was House of Hope or the Traders, and just
Jenna, do you play on here too, or
just kept our eyes open. And
Instant ban.
we
I
noticed a
know.
lot of those same things and those same people being involved in odd behavior. Whether it was
Right.
they were there
No,
and the cult
okay.
shows up shortly after, or something along the lines of having secret meetings with people they swore they were enemies with. All sorts of things.
Do you know anything about
And
this server
then-
by chance?
That night came on Saturday, And it was supposed to be a secret meeting among groups that were, you know, aware of the cult and trying to bring
Instant
people
boom.
together
True.
to
True,
fight
Alan,
them.
true.
But
Yeah,
it
it
just so
wasn't much of a
happened.
secret there, because I had
Yeah.
I had a note on my bulletin board down there about some bar opening down there.
Yep. Exactly. And that meeting was set far in advance, as
Yeah, it's a
opposed
good
to
one.
the coalitions, and it, you know, it seemed like
After
that
Roscoe's done
was
talking,
there was that, and apparently a
I'll
hiking
tell you
club
all
held a
about it.
little party there or something. So it just
Oh,
happened to be that that location and that day and that time were all picked for some anti-cult rally to take place in secret.
I
But it
I
was
see.
really made very available, if you ask me. And
Right.
sure enough, the cult finds out and they show face. And luckily, we knew the the owner of the pub up there, or one of anyway, and they hired us to be security. So Delilah, myself, and a few others were there, and we just watched out for any strange people, knowing full well that the cult was probably going to find out. We assumed so, and we did identify some people, and we just kind of questioned them and searched their things and whatever. And one in particular gave us trouble, and when we tried to ask him to show us he had nothing to hide, he tried to pull a gun, and you know, we had to react and do what we had to do. And I don't have it on me. I can show you if you'd like. I keep it safe at home. But they had a note on them, and the note was essentially an order from their leader to do harm to people at the event. They seem to be tipped off. It said something about the coalition's meeting is going to be here at this day or something like that. And they specifically asked to harm people, but don't do anything to the woman among their ranks. You know the one is the quote.
Right. Yep.
So
And
we found that to be very strange.
yeah, and that kind of you've alluded in the past to and by all means you didn't share it, you know, with all proper securities and whatnot. But you've alluded to amassing a bit of evidence against them, so you know that kind of draws the line there. It kind of connects the dots and stuff. I can see the
Yeah.
whether it be an assumption or whatever it may be there, but I can see how that, you know, A can get to B there.
Right. So, you know, essentially, I don't know if you heard, Thaddeus was there, so I assume he told you how one of the members was able to pull a grenade and whatnot.
Yep. All kinds of mayhem.
So once we stripped the note from the first suspect, I remembered that that person came in with another person, and it just so happened that was the one. And as we tried to seize him, they pulled that grenade and made the threats and took the stage and all that. And yeah, we eventually took care of the cultists. People kind of inched away, and we found an opportunity, and we took them out. Minimal damage was done. I think one person, you know,
Yeah,
suffered
I've heard
a little
Shit.
bit of,
welcome back here.
Yeah, narcolepsy's a real son of a bitch.
I've heard
okay.
I heard briefly, I think it was
It's a dairy free.
boom
Jesus, I can't
something
talk.
like that.
yeah, so
Dairy-free,
it wasn't bad. And the cult member
gluten-free,
got taken out, and then they tried
chocolate
to
chip mint,
retaliate
ice cream
with their
cone.
third, because they say that
Really good.
killing happens in threes, or death comes in threes, or something like that. I've read that in a book somewhere, and so we were on the lookout for a third the whole time, and were able to identify one that tried to run into the woods, change in the robes, and pull a grenade again, but we caught them before they took action. But
Lord.
before all that happened, the cultists that took the stage said something along the lines, kind of they were taunting Greenie, and said, Greenie, it amazes me how close I can get to you every single time. And, you know, I feel like you could take that, right, as they were able to infiltrate the meeting, and they were there and got that close, literally, but also, if you think about it, you know, who's always side by side, super close with Greenie, right? They're
Oh,
always
yeah.
together.
Fair enough. So
The cult
if,
is
you know,
complex. So
I don't mean to cut you off there, and
go ahead.
you know, I would appreciate the opportunity. I think that
What
is
is he
would
doing?
as well, being you know, all the actions taken that evening, whether it be by the cult or by the attendees, affected him a little bit there, and I think we both would appreciate the opportunity to read through that note there that you found, and you know, if
Yeah,
it's not too forward, I would to kind of stay clear on my name on the free thinkers, right?
Sure.
I hold y'all valuable friends, and I'd like to,
Uh-huh.
if you would, and be willing to, amongst your group, communicate and make sure it's clear with everybody. But maybe if I could look at your evidence against the coalition, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm more than willing to show it to you. I just don't carry it on my person
yeah.
after we've been
Oh,
attacked
absolutely,
so much, and
absolutely.
I feel like it's for that purpose. You know, I think it's because we know things that people are spreading rumors and attacking our home. And
Is that what he's making?
It was brought to our attention that someone left
Statues?
a note at the House of Hope claiming
Is there a
to be
bitch slap
Apache,
emote? No, I
saying
don't
that
think
they
so.
were in the cult and that the host is officially declaring war on the coalition.
Hi, little
which
something.
is not the case.
Thank you.
We spoke to Granny
Little
and hashed
banana.
things out Sunday afternoon, and
You're a little
we're
banana.
obviously
How
not
have
on
you
good
been?
terms, but we both gave our word that we weren't to retaliate.
Are you still
So,
playing or no?
It makes no sense for us to do that, and if we did, I
That's
would do
good.
it.
That's good to hear, especially after being there that night.
As far as I'm aware,
Yeah.
Patrick can't even write, let alone read.
Yeah.
Or
well,
the amount of times
you
I've
guys-
seen that feller stare into the
This
ether.
weekend. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know Apache, and when
Takes
we
him
were
about 10
handed
minutes
that
to
note,
even get a bit of food out of his pocket, doesn't he?
we had a bit of a laugh when we read that, and they spelled his name wrong. So
You know what's
that was even
crazy?
Go
better.
figure.
So someone
Is
planted that
Apache's
for sure.
character is so very different to I think
Um,
Apache because Apache's a programmer,
yeah.
so he's probably pretty
that was
fucking
that.
smart.
But obviously, the biggest issue was with what happened afterward. We decided we wanted to confront the coalition as to, how
Hey.
we felt and the note that we
Oh.
found, and we did.
A whole banana
And they
and a banana
weren't too happy
peel.
about it.
Thank
I
you.
kind of explained the same things I just explained to you.
Thank you for the
And,
super chats. I
obviously
appreciate it.
Wisp denied, and Greeny was in her defense, and that's fine, that's fair. But we felt very strongly about it, and we weren't going to back down. And, as I told you before and now after,
I'll
whole,
help him.
know,
So close to getting the
fucking
game wrapped
circus
up, and then
show
we'll
went
do.
down.
Hey, there you go,
I
statues,
have my
okay.
feelings and my suspicions.
I love it.
And I'm not the type to back down, especially when I have what I feel is hard evidence that someone in their group
Listen.
is certainly working with the cult.
If B wants chicken and,
And,
waffles, he just has to ask.
I'm not quite sure how it was painted, right? But things were pretty civil until Greeny. I've never seen this side of Greeny, but he got angry, right? He claimed that we were lying and that it was all conjecture, and we can't prove anything. And he said, "Fuck you. You can't prove this." And he said, "All we've ever tried to do for you people," and that was kind of the snapping point, because I don't take that term too lightly, You people, as if we were like subjects, right? We were lesser.
Oh,
I kind of
yeah, I can
that
see
hurt.
that.
And yeah, things got a little heated from there, I'll admit. But still, I'm not one to how do you say, like, not one to raise the stakes. I obviously responded emotionally, but I didn't just whip out a gun and start shooting willy-nilly, that's for sure. But something that did happen was Wisp, from that moment on, Wisp kind of went from, defensive and sort of upset, I would say, to suddenly like a snap of the finger, and she was cool and calm, and it was kind of gave me chills. Like a switch went off, and she was a different person. And she walked up to Delilah at first and said, "Well, why don't you do this?" And handed her a rope and said, "Tie me up. Let me prove to you that I'm not hiding anything." So we did. and there was nothing. And I kind of thought that was going to be it, but then just words kept going back and forth, and it's like she wanted the game to keep going. Like she was toying with us, like it was a game, and she just wanted to keep upping the ante and upping the ante. And then, she walked up to me then, and she said, "If you really think that this is who I am, if you think I am what you say I am, then pull out a gun and shoot me in the head right now." She said, "I give you permission to do this. I swear by it." Thaddeus was there, and everyone here but Skip was there in attendance. And that's what she said.
Ice cream
and
is gone.
at that moment,
No more sweet stuff for me.
listen, Ernest, I'm not a killer. I'm not someone who's going to go around and shoot people for no reason. But in that moment, I felt like that was a challenge. And if I didn't do what she challenged me to do, then that's my admission that I'm wrong. And with witnesses there, the Overlook, people from your group, and there was others as well, the pirates, and there was an audience for sure. And in front of all those
Excuse
people,
me.
I would just admit that everything we just piled out was actually not true, and we're lying, and it just doesn't look good. So
Nope, no
so I
one's
did it.
stopping us.
So
And
can I ask
obviously,
you a potentially
Mhm.
difficult question there? A little bit of introspective there.
Yeah.
Could it have been a bit of pride? Backing down from the challenge, maybe accepting that you could be wrong. Could your pride have gotten away there and maybe made you act a little harshly? Especially if maybe one of them is, but you're not sure if it's Wisp. By no means do I mean disrespect here. It's just I'm trying to play the fence. You know what I mean?
No,
The free
I
thinkers.
understand.
We're not here to be in someone's pocket or be on. We want to make our own opinions about situations and whatnot.
Of
Situations.
course, and that's why I came here, just to tell our side, because I had assumed you'd already heard the other side. I suppose you could say that. I'm not a very prideful person. I'd say I'm pretty, whatever the opposite of prideful is.
I understand
Can't
that.
think right.
You put a lot of effort and time and dedication and into this investigation, and for it to come to a head like that and then be challenged to say in that way, like, if you don't take this opportunity now, then everyone here sees how weak you are and how wrong you are.
Right.
I see where. Go ahead, Daddy. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that I think that you're right. Like, being there, it was kind of like it was on both sides. It wasn't just him. Greenie is at fault too. Like, it was kind of like one of those, as far as pride goes, an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, and so you're defending your investigation and maybe your reputation on that, and conversally,
Okay,
Greenie was defending
we're gonna
what
let
he
Roscoe
sees, or
do.
may or not, he may not see that at a Wisp or Natasha or none of them. So
We're gonna
he's
let it
defending
play
his
out.
people. I think both sides had a little right and a little wrong.
I don't know
Sure.
about that.
I can agree with that.
We're talking
And
about
before
What I
Colt.
will-
oh wait, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Just to answer the question though, I don't want to dodge it or anything. I can see how you'd think maybe a little bit of pride, because yeah, obviously I'd worked on this for a while, and it's not that I want to be right at this point. It's I know that something's wrong, whether it was Wisp or not. It was something I needed to do in that moment, not because I wanted to. And anyone that was there can attest to this, but I didn't do it immediately. I took a good 5-10 seconds. I hesitated. I didn't necessarily want to shoot her, but like I said, I felt it was necessary, because otherwise it's just admission and they kind of get a free pass for that. Because then if I don't, right, and then it comes back and people start questioning things and they look to me and they're like, well, if you really believe that, why didn't you do anything that night,
Right, so because God forbid it is Wisp or Natasha, or whomever it is, and then
Come on.
something terrible happens, someone down the line, and you had an opportunity one day and you didn't seize it. Now you're the bad guy because somebody else's blood is on your hands.
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. Again, this room is full of friends here. The way I see that, this is a difficult
Absolutely.
situation, and I just want to, I'm making my own decision, and as it stands, I have no reason to doubt you.
Yeah, and like I said, you guys are both more than welcome to come down, and I can show you the note. I just don't keep it on my person nowadays at this
Yeah, I
moment.
understand.
Because that is our only piece of hard evidence, that I can physically show people.
Absolutely.
I know my voice wasn't very loud there, but I tried to get everybody to just wait until all the information wasn't there. Like, maybe needed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big part. Like, she needed to be there. I don't know why she left.
I agree.
She was there.
Yeah, I agree, and that's something else we're going to follow up on, because, we're still, we have at least evidence, at the very least, that
I know,
someone
Tornado,
within the
I know.
coalition itself, a female specifically, is sympathetic or involved or something along those lines, right? So we need to continue to look into it and get some specifics.
Absolutely. And,
So that's certainly
That,
something we want to
Thaddeus
follow
had
up
made
on.
a good point there about, it is quite peculiar that the one feeding all this information, well, not necessarily feeding, but, I know maybe he's been up there by the host there and told me that y'all talked a little bit and how I was told that she feels isolated. I think that came out there at the meeting. And
Mm-hmm.
the fact that she wasn't there to stand beside you
did.
and back up everything that she told you. And then on top of that, I've heard the stories about the cult and how they prey on weakness and sorrow and whatnot. And I know, I didn't know Ivy too well, but I know maybe and Ivy were kind of close there. And so it's odd that, I don't know, it can kind of come full circle there where the cult is feeding you the information.
Maybe.
Maybe could be 100.
There-
Maybe could be 100% innocent. I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but it just fits the bill, at least in my mind, and warrants like investigation.
Yeah, I can see that. Either way, right? And this is something that I followed when we followed up with Greenie the following day. I said to him, look, we have nothing personal against you. We don't want to start a war. We don't want any more bloodshed than needs to be. And I explained to him why I did what I did, like I just did to you guys. And I told him we believe,
Oh,
and
yeah,
we
absolutely.
have proof that he himself even read that one of his members is in some way tainted.
I know. I
Right.
know.
He needs to open his eyes to that. If he truly is a believer and taking care of the cult, getting rid of them and helping people, he's gotta not be biased. It can be people right under your nose. He even told us a story right before the event started. He was telling us the story of how he first interacted with the cult at that
Here.
pub, and that's why he chose that location. And
Here, are
he
you
said he
working?
had worked with two guys for a matter of weeks. They were apparently looking for, they had lost their memories, or I can't quite remember. But
Yeah, he told me the same story. That's right. They kept
yeah,
going to mentioning different places that they were drawn to and didn't really understand why or something. He's told me the story too.
yeah. So the moral of it is people
don't
can seem like one thing but at the same time they're under your nose and ready to strike at any given moment. And they laid their trust in those two individuals for weeks, and then suddenly, when they least expected it, they were betrayed, and they were actually members of the cult. And like I said, we have evidence that the coalition was talking specifically about us during our whole BMR spat, and was super willing to give information to them or stab us in the back, just for their own, for no benefit. It seemed from what the conversation
Maybe
that was
beer,
overheard.
maybe.
They're ready at any moment to be
Oh
people
my
that
God,
they
I
don't
know.
present themselves to be.
There's
Seems like a lot of people, sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead of you, but it seems like a lot of people here in the Northeast, at least since we've been up here, BMR, East Side Traders, a lot of people like to whisper about how everybody's in, like, you know, talking with the cult or whatever this cult, you know what I mean? Like, I've heard,
Yeah.
I don't know how many different stories that every different group is, you know, I don't know what it is about it. Like, I'm still learning about the cult, so.
Hmm. Yeah, as are we,
well, maybe
really.
you might catch us.
We recognize it as a problem and we take it personal because they've gotten to our own
I don't know if
and
Beal
done terrible
and I
things.
will.
And they've come to our base a couple times trying to lure members of our, you know, our hunting groups out, and who don't really know any wiser, try to lure them out and ask them to go on hunting trips. Like they knew what we do, and they're trying to play that, and it's. Ugh. But you know, we might not know a ton about them, but we know that they're a
Hi,
problem, and they're
Tinkers.
killing people and torturing people and abducting them. And
It
if
is
we can
tornado.
gather information and find out who these people really are and take care of them, then yeah, I'm gonna absolutely do it.
Oh, actually, I just had something come. Let me go see if we still even have it before I say anything. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
You're yelling at the
I
screen.
understand where you're at. And, I mean,
And yes, Tinkers, I
I don't
agree.
know. It's going to be difficult the whole way through to track it down.
It
And,
is.
where they could be anywhere at this point. You know what I mean? Like Thaddeus is saying there. I mean, it's basically it's almost like everybody's pointing fingers. They're all standing in a four-cornered room, and everybody's standing in a corner pointing at each other. They know it's them. It's them. So it's a lot of weeding through the bullshits, but
Yeah, I understand.
it's the greater good for sure.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, we're obviously one of those parties stood in a corner pointing fingers. Can't deny that.
Oh yeah,
but
it's the whole Northeast. I'm not, and it's not a.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a self-preservation tactic more than anything is what I'm looking at. You know.
Oh my
it's,
God,
well,
imagine.
I want to protect them from folks over there. The hardest thing to do is to pull everybody over into one corner and isolate them all. But
right, yeah, it's difficult, and I've tried my best to tell my story and allow people to, you know, other groups that I visited other groups that
Ouch.
I felt we had a good relationship with prior, and I just wanted it to be heard, you know, what our side of things was, so not only, you know, one party or another can spread what they're
They
going to
do.
spread about us. I wanted to at least come face to face and say like, hey, I know what happened was
I want
chaotic
chaos as well.
and crazy. Here's our perspective, because, you know, like with you guys, like you said, we're all friends here, and we like you guys, and we respect our relationship and want it to continue, you know, despite all this stuff going on.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't feel the need to
I
clear
know,
my name or
torn-
anything, right?
tornado.
I'm just here to
No,
tell
no.
my side of the story. I honestly,
They kind of are
reflecting on it as
operating
many
like this.
times as I've had to, trying to, you know, tell so
fucking
many
hard to
people
find as
what
well.
went down. I don't think next time I would hesitate, because I know what I know to be fact. I'm not just assuming at this point. We know one of them is corrupt in some way, and like Thaddeus told you, they all kind of, not all, they did. They got hostile, and that's not normal for them. The coalition and the people down at the House of Hope are usually good people, or at least they show face that way. They're kind.
Right.
They've been nothing but nice to us until that night. And I just felt like when the pressure
Yes.
was put on,
Cult
they
of
showed some
peaches.
true colors is all.
absolutely, and I can tell you, on the point of making your way around and telling your side of the story and whatnot, to my knowledge, aside from East Side Traders, I don't pay too much attention when I go over there, but BMR and the Northern Oasis over yonder there, and some of the more substantial groups, I think they're responding with more confusion than they are anger toward anybody. BMRs, you know, I'm happy to actually hear. I talked to Earnhardt the other day, and I'm happy to hear y'all have made some form of an amends for the time being, at least. And it seems like the Northern Oasis over there, they're still, you know, keen on y'all. So
Yeah, I mean, BMR. I talked to Earnhardt. He came in and told us, like, look, there's bigger things at stake here. We've had a problem with each other for a long time, and things have kind of died down. Maybe now, because of the cult and everything going on, we can put things aside and just focus on the greater good. And, you know, and this was before Saturday, before what happened, obviously. So, you know,
right.
with what we had ongoing and what we wanted to try and go out and work our way to protecting, which is the people of the Northeast and really all of Trinars at this point, because they've struck everywhere. We thought it was best to put aside such a, you know, such a back and forth that had been going on sort of aimlessly at this point. There wasn't really much going on, just a lot of tension. And if we were able to cut that tension and make it go away for now, then that's fine. They came down and apologized, and we made things right.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, having two of the, I guess, 5 neighbors there, you know, beefing with one another ain't the simplest thing. You know, I respect y'all's boundaries when I'm with y'all, and we circumvent the castle up there. And if I'm talking to them, y'all stay off the table most of the time, just 'cause I don't want to tarnish either side.
Raise Mama Peaches.
It's much easier now. I went up there and talked to Al and Earnhardt, and you know they brought y'all up, and they were happy to talk about y'all and express gratitude for a prosperous future relationship and whatnot. And
Yeah, that's the hope. You know, if things can remain civil, we're more than happy to.
what about you there, Delilah? I'm sorry, maybe I'm mistaken there, but weren't your funky toes there from?
Yeah. But I'm not saying that I love BMR, right? I'm saying
Absolutely not,
that
yeah.
BMR and the host are acquaintances instead of enemies. I don't love them, but I can respect them a little bit. Do I like
Fair
what they
enough.
did to me? No. But I think the cult is a lot worse than BMR. I mean, I can't see out of one eye, so at least I can still walk, you know, and still fight.
Yeah, a
But
couple of mismatched toes. There versus an eye. I'd go for the eye first. That's for damn sure.
yeah, exactly. I do too. A J of all trades. I like that.
Call her Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle toes.
Jesus.
There you go. He's a hell of a dancer.
Wait, you already fucking hit me enough.
I never hit you. Never once.
Yeah, okay. That's lies and deceit.
Lord, y'all are. You know,
Yeah, funky toes.
I don't know. The whole Northeast there, it's difficult because we all have our own opinions and our own wants and needs and
I know he's
you
been
know,
away for a
agendas and
while.
whatnot, but it don't. Not a drop of that matters if we're all dead and sacrificing some
Wink,
death
wink, wink, wink,
worship
wink.
and cult and whatnot, but it temporary peace is peace nonetheless. Powerful allies or acquaintances, however you want to look at them, it's a means to an end. It's not always going to be that way. Somebody's going to ruffle some feathers one day, and shit's going to pop back off. And that's to be expected. I mean, we're just trying to survive out here, and one day I might step on your toes, and you might step on mine, and maybe we have a scuffle, but nothing permanent.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how we
really?
viewed our
Good.
BMR situation for
That's
sure.
good to know.
I'm very pleased to hear that. I know I keep saying that, but it makes
No,
me happy.
that's okay. Good. We had actually done the same with the East Side as well, and we were kind of on good terms with everybody until Saturday.
How are you?
Oh, has Eastside taken a bit more of the coalitions?
I haven't been able to speak with them face to face, but based on the
And what?
note that we received
glad Torres is
when we
back.
woke up the
We need him
morning
back, to be
of
honest.
our base being blown to bits, yeah, we
Interesting.
kind of pieced together that it was them.
Interesting. Okay. Well, then, I guess that answers one of my questions in my head, but
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we don't know
I was
for
in
sure.
there.
Have a
but,
good dinner, McCain.
You know,
yeah, to be fair, to be
House is
completely honest here,
good dinkers.
I did
I'm
a
so
little
glad.
bit of snooping around just to see how they might have done it, and
Deb got her
you know,
fixed up.
Earnhardt there helped me understand a bit. He said
Where
Apache
she
came over and
Where did she
asked
want to
for some
test it?
assistance and said something
Where?
about maybe some weird stacked up clothing on your flagpole there, and I for the life of me I couldn't figure it out. They must have
Where?
been extraterrestrial with their leaps and jumps and whatnot, but
yeah, it was interesting. Who knows?
Commence.
But either way, they got in
Ayo.
and blew almost. We have almost nothing right now. Yeah, tents are gone and shelters,
My
everything.
nose is stuffy, it feels.
you know, if there's any way, I won't offer everybody's time or wit, but if you ever need some help, just come on find me. I'm happy to help out a friend.
What does
I
he
appreciate
have?
that.
What you got there, brother? Ran off real quick.
These, I figured since you guys talked to the coalition, this is what they gave us to look out. I figured I'd give it to you.
Yeah, whiskey. We're pretty sure. We think the coalition. Oh,
It's
I
nothing
know you guys
crazy,
are
just
like
more like
missing some
resources.
stuff. I know you guys are like missing like some things, but basically we got raided, and we had a note on our door that said that the northeast. It was directed to Delilah only. The northeast wants you out. And then basically signed the northeast. Well, the only people in the northeast that we're not friends with right now, or it would make sense that we're not friends with, right? Like we're not friends with the coalition after the whole thing. We're not friends with the East Side Traders because we're pretty sure the coalition hired EST to do their dirty work.
Yep.
And then also, this one I found on my own, and I had to make a copy of it because the other letter got messed up. But do you know where that east of the East Side Traders, in between the beach and the end of the airfield, there's an old ruined castle down there, like a real small ruined castle. You ever seen it? Well, the color of the ink of this, before this all went down, the color of the ink of this and this note interested me, but I never really took it any further because, you know, we weren't really in the middle of it. So, but there you go.
Can I see the night?
Holy shit!
Thank
Hi,
you.
it red?
Unseen.
No, it was green.
It was green.
I copied it just like it was.
One of the 12. Read this one, Delilah. One of
Yeah,
the
I'm not
12.
one. I'm not one to, you know, try to connect dots or anything, but the color of the ink and everything that was going on I did raise an eyebrow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly in reference to, you know, the 12 sacrifices that they want to make. But it seems like this one must know that they're one. Interesting.
Yeah, that's all. It wasn't that's all it was signed as. No, you guys keep it, put it with your stuff. I made copies of them all.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I didn't know. I definitely, I got a lot of respect for Greenie, but, you know, I'd be lying if I say it didn't cross my mind with that note.
I'd
And
hate
you
to
saw.
step out on y'all. Sorry,
Mhm.
I hate to step out on y'all. I got to step into my head for a little while.
No problem.
I should wake up here, you know, in a little bit, but I gotta head into my cranium here.
No problem. It's good to
Hi.
speak to you, Ernest. But yeah, you were there, Thaddeus. I mean, you saw how he changed. Like I said, I had never seen Greenie angry like that. No matter, I've seen a lot of shit happen to that guy. He had his best friend murdered by the cult, and he showed no emotion, no remorse. I've seen his entire base blown up and everything taken from him, and he showed no anger, no anything. But then we start questioning their credibility and who they are, and you were there, you saw.
Wait, hang on, let me think here. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I can see it from that point of view, but I also can see it from where Greenie, he was caught off. You could tell he was caught off guard, whether he is or not, or knows the person that had the grenade or not. He was caught off guard in my mind. He was stuttering. He had a speech planned out and couldn't even finish it. Like, I don't know. I want to believe that he's just at his wit's end, but again, I can't say that for sure.
No, I understand, but I think the whole problem is people don't want to believe. It's not who we want it to be, right? And I think that's the hardest part of it all. We've had good relationship with the coalition and with
Greenie was my
Greenie in
best
particular,
friend.
and yeah.
I
Literally.
personally don't
No,
think
okay.
Greenie has much or anything to do with it. I think he's kind of stuck between.
I'm just going to
Basically,
say
yes.
this before I talk myself out of it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. If I suspect anybody, it's maybe. I'm sorry. I know she's your friend, but
That's
if
okay.
I had to pick someone to suspect, it would be her.
But
No.
why do you
But I'm
feel
not,
that way?
Perfect storm. Ivy. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to, I'm not going to pretend like I know everything that's going on or anything like that, but everything that I do know points to weak, emotionally distraught people being used for the cult's gain. And, that's kind of, she fits the bill right now with Ivy, with that happening to Ivy.
But don't you think that if the cult killed Ivy, she would be angry at the cult? I mean, a normal person, right? Like, if she was a normal person, she would be upset with the cult and not be for them.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
Hi, Charles.
Just like you said, but I mean, I've went through and read some of the stuff on that list and whatever, and I don't know if you guys have, or if not, I encourage you to, but isn't the cult, one of their things is promising they can reunite people, like, with lost loved ones? Like,
I'm not aware of that.
I would suggest read any book you can get your hands on, because that's something they have done in the past. I know that it's in writing. You can read it. I understand you guys gotta watch the coalition. You got to do what you do, but just keep an open mind. I'm telling you.
No, one thing I will say is I do think maybe his disappearance from everything that night was a little off-putting. I admit that. And something else I've been thinking about too is the fact that, for a while we tried to get in contact with the Odyssey because we saw all the markings on the map and whatnot, and they were never there. And we were told that they were kind of scared off by. We were told the Forsaken Loyalists, like they'd been picked on by them and there was an ongoing war and they just had enough and they disbanded and went into the shadows, and they hadn't been heard from in a long time. And, suddenly
That's not what I heard, just saying. I mean, I don't want to cut you off, but that's not what I heard.
No.
Like, I
What did you
heard
hear?
I heard that Odyssey beat the piss out of the Forsaken Loyalists and kicked them out of Nagarno.
I'm pretty sure that's
Really?
true.
Yeah.
What he's
Okay.
saying.
And this was, you know, I don't know how long ago. Anyway, I don't mean to keep interrupting you, but
No, that's okay. That's interesting information. Because we wanted to meet them because we were such close neighbors to them, and you know we're friends with Amy and Kyoto, and they said that they were good people as well, and we wanted to meet them, maybe do business with them, whatever. And they just disappeared. We never got to meet them until we met what's left of them at Maybe's
are
place.
they? Wait, what happened? They disappeared. When was this?
So I guess they've disbanded. They're no longer a group, and they don't live in Severograd anymore, but a band of them hangs around Maybe's place and offers her protection, it seems.
Well, I guess you win some, you lose some. We kind of they came to us, and you know we liked them and talked to them for a few hours or whatever. So we gave them a 4-dial and a bunch of nails to get going, and now they're apparently not you know around. Oh wow.
Was that
You've got to play it
recent?
somewhere, but they're not as
Yeah.
the group that they were.
No, okay,
Mhm.
okay. Well, hopefully we can still get in touch with them. Yeah, this literally just like within the last 5 days, 4 or 5 days, we gave it to them.
You could definitely probably find them in Ulsha. I think those materials that you gave them, I'm pretty certain went to Maybe's base. In the mustache.
Did they tell you they were for
kinda-
Odyssey?
I'm not gonna. No, they didn't. But that kind of turns my stomach a little bit.
Huh.
I'm all for people doing their own thing and going their own direction and doing their thing, but don't fucking take advantage of me.
Yeah, that's okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how busy you guys are. If Ernest comes back or if he doesn't, you guys want to take a jog?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
We're gonna head
go.
out to
Maybe.
Ulsha. Yeah,
Let's do this.
yeah. We're
Lock
gonna
your doors and
talk
shits.
to Maybe anyway about that.
Yep. I need to talk now.
Need some water?
Yeah, I
On
need
the bar.
water.
Yep, sure.
I need
Come
water
on,
as
follow
well.
this way. Yep, don't worry. I need to talk now too. So
Yeah. Maybe on the way back or something we can show you the note I want to show you.
yeah, absolutely. If Ernest isn't around by then, I'll take a picture or something if that's okay, or just
Yeah.
remember it, I guess.
Whatever you need.
Oh.
I bet this has. Oh, sorry.
Well, Auntie Lisa here, get her.
God damn it! Hey.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I bet this has everything to do with that fucking shifty dude, don't it?
Well, let's shoot.
Kyoto,
I'm not sure.
Kyoto, and Amy.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I talked to for sure.
Oh, you talked to Kyoto and Amy.
Yeah, those are the ones I gave the lock and the nails to.
Oh, those are good
Oh.
people.
No,
Holy
they're-
shit. Okay.
They're not Odyssey. They just
Oh, okay,
they're
okay.
a couple that lives in the barn.
I thought
in
you meant that like
Severograd.
shit. I thought that you meant like Shifty used them to like get Odyssey off the ground or something again.
No,
I'll
no,
still
no.
I'll still go with you guys. You know,
Okay.
I'll joke with you.
Yeah, sure.
God, I'm glad we cleared that up before we got there. Holy shit.
Yeah, that would have got messy.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, no, they're a small group that lives in that barn north of the city over there. They're good people.
Yeah, they're really
we
good people.
stopped up there and tried to talk to them afterward, but we hadn't seen them yet. So
They
Oh.
sleep a lot. So.
They
Yeah, I
just stopped
noticed.
by our place and they told us that they're back up and running now. They've been taking some time to stash some things and get ready
What-
to really build up
what's
the
the
base.
deal with the like her and like what's the whole? Sorry, we can walk
I
and talk.
don't
But
know. Don't know.
She's
They're
the
fucking
leader.
funny.
I understand that, but she kind of puts herself off as like a queen, and she won't let the Kyoto dude talk like hardly ever.
Yeah. It's funny as fuck.
It's very funny.
Well, I kept trying to explain to Kyoto what free thinkers are, and she wouldn't let me because I don't know if she didn't want the ideas or something. Like, so,
That sounds like Amy.
so I don't like to go behind people's backs, but I took it upon myself to scooch over towards Kyoto and tell him to sneak over to Novi Lug whenever he's free for a little bit, and I'll teach him.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's got him. She's got him by the balls, mate.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
What the hell?
Got a headache. Yeah, I got a headache. Right? Did you see that?
Yeah. Well, you just opened a door right here.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
There was a fucking shed right here. Where'd it go?
Yeah, there's a torch on the floor.
What the fuck? Okay, let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
My fucking brain's melting.
I knew I wasn't crazy. Poor Ernest, man. Like, he's got to stop. I understand he's a nice guy and he likes to help people, but he's got to stop being so nice. Like, I can't even count on two hands how many times he's, like, gave somebody his own weapon and been shot in the back immediately after.
Oh no.
He just won't listen, but, you know, that's his thing, so.
Oh, there's a little bit of knowledge.
We're gonna head out to Olsha. Maybe since we're gonna go out that way, you could show us that spot as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If that's not too far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, that note was left that's a copy of it, but the note that was left there, it seemed like a correspondence spot, which honestly I didn't really put together until I started talking to you guys. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, makes sense.
We didn't. I understand that evil people are evil people, and we should get rid of them, but we didn't really have a dog in the fight until all this started. So.
I will say, we've been investigating that area as well, out by Black Lake and whatnot, after Ernest told us what he found. I think it was one of those
I can't
notes.
remember what it... Oh, okay, yeah, it might have been one of those notes.
Not the list of names, but the other bit. Maybe it was... I can't remember.
But yes, we did get fucking
He told
raided.
us something
but
weird was happening out there.
they
So
didn't
we've
get
been
anything. So I
starting
feel kind of
to
bad. They wasted a lot
watch
of
over the
stuff for
area.
nothing.
Look for,
I think
some
they thought that we would be
correspondence,
upset, but
drop point.
we weren't.
And maybe this is it.
We had a group meeting on Monday, but I couldn't stream that.
I'm hoping that I can help you guys, and that's it. Yeah, we've got, I don't know if he's told you about all the guys we have in town. Like, we've got some, like, we don't really judge anybody or whatever. If somebody wants to come live in town and they want to build them a little spot, that's fine. But, we don't really have any weird characters. Like, I'm trying to think just to try to be, forthcoming here. If I think that, I don't know. We don't really have any weird people. We just have quiet people. So.
It's kind of weird. That's weird.
Ernest did express to me, maybe he was just spooked that day, right? But he said that whole ordeal that happened at the East Side Traders, where the cultists showed up and he escaped, and some people that lived in your town were there. And he said, he showed us what house they live in, and he thought maybe there's something up.
I think, I can't remember the second dude's name. They live out west also, so they're hardly ever here. Like, it's just kind of like a stop. It's kind of like a, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but like a stop and
halfway
then they
point?
go home out west. Yeah, halfway point. There you go. But that guy's name was I think it was either Vic or Mick. Mick, maybe? I want to lean towards Mick, but it was something Vic or Mick.
Like an ick. Yeah, I think Ernest told me Vic. I think that's what it was.
Oh.
But he was,
Oh, that's so cold. Oh my god.
Or anything like that. He was just like, I don't know, the best word I can use to describe him is like intense, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It wasn't creepy
I can't
or
get a
nothing.
fucking word in with these two, but I need to head back
But
in.
he was definitely
Oh
about
shit.
business,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. If you need to go.
Yeah,
We'll
Yeah.
see you. We'll see you later. Like,
Tomorrow most definitely. If you're around. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
not tomorrow. The next day after that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
whenever you're around.
Okay, that sounds good. Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Bye.
Hang on there, Thaddeus. Hang on.
Sorry, Benjamin needs to go to sleep.
Okay.
Alright, I just got off the, sorry, I was on the radio. I don't know if you guys remember Al, he's one of our citizens. He's at the trading post right now, we'll probably swing by and grab him. He actually is the guy that was with me when we found that note, so.
Okay, perfect.
And he just, yeah, I guess he just woke up, sleeping in somebody else's house.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
This is gonna be interesting, I
How
feel.
are you guys for, weaponry and stuff ever since you got hit?
I mean, to be fair, we don't keep very big guns around. We had a bunch of hunting rifles that they got a hold of, but we've already found a couple in replacement, so it's alright.
Is, well, because of our relationship, obviously, that means, it has a big part of it, but if you guys have a handful of hunting scopes, I'll toss you a nice, auto or a couple other guns or something, because we need to make some room.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, we're still kind of just getting our feet back under us in that regard, but we'll certainly try to keep a stockpile, send some stuff your way.
Yeah, just let us know. Man, if you guys ever need a gun or anything, something's going on, please don't hesitate to stop by. I do the boat all the time, so.
Oh.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
Ernest in my headset, but I guess not. You guys have any, what's your guys' relationship with BMR? They've seemed to have kind of pulled back from everybody.
We were kind of telling Ernest, I think, while you were asleep, but it's been repaired. Things aren't.
Good.
We're not best
Good.
of friends, but we're on much better terms now.
Good for them. I know that.
I feel like I never get to loot anymore.
I know everybody's got history apparently with them, but no lie, dude, you could just talk to them and tell they were just beaten to the ground, just exhausted.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, our scuffle excluded, they bit off a lot. Maybe a little more than they could chew. Picked a lot of fights.
Yep, Theo definitely admitted that and told us that, whenever he explained to us, he said that some prior leadership had really left a mess and bit off
How
more
are you?
than was necessary or something like that. So, but I'm not gonna pretend like I know what was going on. But he said just you can't have everybody in the Northeast as an enemy is kind of what he told me.
I'm good.
Yeah.
How's your job?
Definitely seemed like that was the
How's
case for a minute there. but
your girlfriend? How's life?
things changed.
We miss you. I hope you're well.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's see. But that's
Are you on a
I'm trying
normal
to think
schedule
where
yet, or
the
what?
spot is. I know I can take us right there.
I work in a super shithole. It's so fun.
because
Oh my
I've been in
god.
the past, but I'm trying to remember where in reference to Black Lake it is exactly. I just jog everywhere I go, so if you guys want to run, we can.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'd get over here to Al and then I'll pour down again.
Work's good, girlfriend's good, life's good, eh? Hey, I love it. Love to hear that shit. Nice to see you in here. Did you go say hi to B? Hi, Cut. glad. I'm glad that you, that life is going good. That's what's up. Have you had any time to go play any games or anything? A little random, but only for another... Okay, nice. 6 on and 4 off. Nice.
The meeting and everything up there the other night, but I think Greeny was, wrong also. Just to be clear, I didn't want to make it sound like it. He definitely also, the way he acted was not how a leader of anything should act.
Right. I appreciate that, and it caught me so off guard because that's just not the Greeny that I know. It's just I've never seen that side of him, maybe, but
Yeah, like I said, I'm not covering for him. It was wrong 100% through and through, but I think it's very possible that he just kind of hit a breaking point there because
This is gonna be interesting, I feel.
He put that whole meeting together, on the outside, obviously. I know you guys are doing your investigation, but on the outside, taking it at face value, he put that meeting together to fight this, the cult, at least that's what was said. So for them to just show up and ruin it, I can see where it would shake him.
You end up meeting the weirdest people. Oh my god. I can only imagine.
is he in the trader at the moment? Yeah, I think until I go speak to the East Side Boys myself because of our suspicions. I think they are less on the fence than you guys.
Well, I thought that you...
We
Sorry.
did. No, you're okay. You're okay. We did until Saturday, and the note we found in our torn apart base kind of, in my opinion, indicated that they were the ones that hit us.
Wow, okay. I didn't know.
I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna have a talk with them.
Is that something you're gonna do now, or?
Now might not be the time. You can if you'd like, but I'm regardless gonna go talk to them because if it is them, they had just talked to me about, like I told you, I think we met on my way back from that. It was what, a day or two, 48 hours, and they potentially already broke our little truce. So I hope that's not the case. But either way, I want to talk to them.
Palm Aspinall. Who the fuck is that?
Bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, having some trouble.
Test. Maybe.
Current UFC heavyweight champ. Oh, shit.
I'll have to get it.
That's crazy.
I'll have to get figured out.
Okay.
You need to sit down for a second.
It's like the button in my brain is stuck or something.
There you go.
It's probably all those Cheetos.
Or all the acid I did in college.
Hold on.
That's another thing that sucks about the apocalypse. I love the party. Wow, I missed.
Yes, you did.
And there's just no good drugs anymore, man.
Drugs are
No,
bad.
it's not. I'm trying to find them too.
No, you're not.
I got some seeds for you.
I got a bit of weed, but I mean like the hard shit,
No.
What?
No.
Let's see, what do I got?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think I
Enjoy
got
your
anything on
food.
me.
I used to get my hands on that shit a long time ago.
Enjoy your food.
Yeah,
Hope you have a good
too.
night, dude.
Where are you?
Oh, nah, that'll make me retarded. Oh, you just jabbed yourself? Did ya?
No. I almost did.
No, I don't want to take it just yet. I don't want to be fucking stupid, you know.
Well, you know.
I
Come
hate
on,
that R
Clifford,
word.
do it.
No.
We're not going in there, right?
They're just there.
Okay. If you want to, I can ask them if they would like to speak, maybe just one-on-one, or with you guys. Do you want me to ask? If not, I can let it go. But I will gladly ask if you want. And I will. If they say yes, then I'll guarantee I'll put your safety on me. I will vouch whatever I got to do. We probably have the biggest ledger they have, so they won't do anything to fuck with me.
Yes, they will.
Yeah. I'll just.
All right.
Should I just go
Just
with
go.
him?
Just go with him. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's do
We'll
it.
be on radio.
Yeah, we'll be on
Or,
radio.
or not. Whatever.
Yeah, go. Do it.
You jump on. My radio is fucking
See-
gonna die.
I'm gonna go to the other side. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a long rifle, so I can barely do fuck all unless I'm close. Right.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. But here we're here. Whoa, what the hell? That zombie's stuck. Lots of penis helmets. I'm just being ballsy and cutting across because I don't
Right, yeah.
give a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, my radio battery's gonna die soon, so...
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just told you that. Before you ran off.
How ill prepared are you?
Just the radio battery, that's it. I could turn it off and on, you know.
Yeah.
Did you just run past the ship?
I just ran. I'm like at
Or
the other.
containers?
Yeah. I'm at the other side now.
Yeah, gotcha.
Can I get on top of this building? Probably not, right? Oh, I can do. Oh shit. Nobody's in there. They're always hiding, aren't they?
Does everything seem okay?
Yeah, I'm on top of this thing over here. It's fine, but I can't see nothing. But he's running across the field right now.
Your side or
Definitely.
my side?
My side, they're definitely one of the traitors. I just don't know who it is. Could have killed him so easily.
Is he running towards you or?
He's running into the base now. Their base. We need to get off here.
You on top of a building?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay,
You're not
then.
very well hidden. Just so you know, they could see you.
That guy literally didn't see me.
Yeah, alright.
People are a lot more blind than you think.
Yeah, oh, fucking eyes painted on.
I just wanted to see if I could see into, but I couldn't.
How the three fucks did you get up there?
There's a ladder in the back.
Oh, oh.
Pew pew. Nobody in either watchtower. Nobody on the roofs. Roofs. That door just closed there. What is this person doing? Oh. Getting sticks. Yo, the urge to shoot him is very high. Looks like maybe they're gonna make a fire or something.
Inside or outside?
In.
Is Roscoe inside?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Their base is not secure right now, I don't think. Thought Roscoe would have put on his radio, but I guess the fuck not. If I hear any gunshots,
Fuck.
what?
Oh, I think I've got about 10 minutes left for the battery.
Be alright.
Yeah. Ulstra's up that hill, yeah, on your side.
Say again?
Ulsha, is it up that hill on your side there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll make my way to Red Brick. Over on your side there.
Okay. I'm like in the tree line over here.
Yeah, if they see me, they see me. Here's what it is, I'm not trying to hide.
Hey. Pew pew, motherfuckers! They're pretty oblivious, I would say. That guy could have easily seen me on the roof. Da, 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 da. Oh, you guys, wake up! We're supposed to be done in an hour. I feel like it's not gonna happen. There's just too much shit to fucking do. We don't have enough time during the week. There's like never enough time. Not sure if Jenna is still here, but basically this server is like roleplay and PvP all at the same time. There's almost hardly any rules. There's some rules, but not a lot. But it's fun. It's
I'm
like
at Red Brick.
copy. The little one, or
Has blue doors? Yeah, little one. Little one, yeah.
red? Oh, over there. I see. Okay, that's pretty far away. You can come closer. Yeah, there's lots of drama. Yeah, there's lots of a lot of things on here. There's a cult. You could be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty far, yeah.
yeah, come this way if you want to. No, it's fine.
Where?
Maybe the small brick.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at you just running in the open. Holy shit.
I don't care. I'm not fucking trying to hide.
I'm not idle.
But I don't want to run across the tarmac and get popped, you know, for no reason.
I'm gonna pop you.
Like a fucking pimple.
Yes, you are. You and... I can't
That's some
believe we hit
binos
4,000.
now.
That's so crazy to me. We're like over it now, though. 4,001. Fucking crazy. I feel like this conversation's really long.
I'll wait for you here, little brick. Little red brick. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, battery's gonna go.
Okay. You want to come get my battery?
Where are you?
I have a spire on the tree line. Closer to the place. I'll come to you. You see me?
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I'll get you.
Okay, go. Welcome back. What'd you get for dinner?
Thank you.
Welcome. I'll just be in this up here. Cajun chicken, rice, and peppers. Yo, that sounds amazing. Yay! Everybody go home from work. Oh, wow. This state is going to... One of the states here is gonna start removing all of the bad shit from the food that we eat. I would never move to that state, but I do like that.
Feels like we're in a fishbowl here.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, and I don't like it. It's too quiet. I'm ready to blow some stuff up this weekend. Hell yeah. Just had French toast and scrambled eggs. Yo. Fucking give me some. What the hell? Also, my nose is really stuffy right now. I don't know why. Probably because it's like super fucking hot in here and humid as shit. So I can't fucking breathe. But, yeah. I don't usually sound this nasally, I suppose. Oh, man. Only Delilah wanting to shoot. What do you mean? Sour cream. Well, little sirloin, sour cream mashies, and homemade mac and cheese. Fuck yeah. Minus the sirloin. I'll take all the other shit, though. I'll take all the other shit. But yeah, I would never move to Texas, but I like that they are banning food. I really hope that we can get to the point where we're not eating shit that we don't know what the fuck it is. B and I have been making all of our own shit. We've been doing a lot of home cooking. Like, not buying frozen shit, not buying, like, processed food or any processed food at all. The only thing that, like, I struggle with doing is making bread. And, like, we've made bread, but, like, I can't seem to figure out, like, how to do it and eat a full thing of it every week because I don't want to waste bread, you know? But it goes bad. Sugar's the enemy? Oh my god, dude, I know. I fucking know. And I'm trying so fucking hard to not have any of that shit. Like, I don't want to have any refined sugar. It's so bad for you. And red dye number 3, and all this other shit that people put in their fucking food that I have no idea. Oh, I fucking love homemade sourdough. Like, if I could make it and literally use it every time I want to make bread, like something with bread, I would, but we just don't eat bready things that often. Oh, I guess we could freeze it. Yeah, that's true, Mark. That's true. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that at all, actually. Maybe we could do it then. I made a really, really, really good focaccia bread. It was so fucking good. I low-key want to make it again. It had rosemary in it. It was so good. But yeah, my nose is stuffy now and I'm annoyed. I'm really sorry if I sound like dog shit. I'm not sick. I'm just stuffy from the humidity, I think. Yo, I definitely did thought that there was something wrong though, because remember I was telling you guys, like, I had a really bad headache for like 3 days. So I still am kind of like off and on getting the headache, but like it's pretty mild now. But like having a headache and then it turning into a neck ache made me so fucking anxious. But I was really good about talking myself out of it and just doing the right thing by just calling the doctor and just being like, yo, is this okay? She was like, yeah. And then she's like, just finish the medication, which I am almost done. I have 3 days left. But I was so like ready to just be done. I'm ready to be done with this medication. Like, my headache is mostly gone, but like, holy shit. I could not fucking... I didn't want to get out of bed the other day. I was so miserable. Yo, they need to hurry the fuck up. I know you guys are like waiting for me to shoot somebody.
See anything?
No. It's so quiet. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You want me to go up there or?
No. We don't want them to know that we're out here, you know?
They've probably seen us.
Nah, I highly doubt they did. I highly doubt it, to be honest. Hi, Michael.
Yeah.
Do you ever fry the bread? Fry the bread? No. I'm trying not to eat fried food either. Bruh. Maybe I should freeze bread. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I do love sourdough bread, though. So good. Sourdough. I love focaccia bread. Focaccia bread, however they say it. However you're supposed to say it. I always called it focaccia. I like to make bread into either French toast sticks or garlic bread with... Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, French toast would be good. Yeah, that would be good. My brother-in-law is native and makes fried bread bowls. Oh, chicken and gravy. That sounds kind of good. I know, right, Gibby? I do too. We actually had sandwiches for dinner tonight, but we didn't buy the bread. And I'm really mad because the bread that we did buy, I don't like the ingredients in it. And it's probably going to make me feel like death, but I'm not going to eat any more of it until B can have the rest. Bread doesn't affect B the same way it affects me. If I eat bread, it's usually I'm having a stomachache, and I probably will have one tomorrow. Although, maybe I might take my little digestive tea. I have this little digestive helping tea that I got from the store. It's really good, too. I feel like it works really well. But it just, like, helps, like, get stuff out, I guess. getting a little worried. Oh my god, I know, Rich. It's so bad. The humidity here is so bad right now. I don't even know what it is. Let me look. Well, it's only 57 right now, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels more than that. It says the pressure is 29.83. Holy shit. It's 84, but it feels like 87, which isn't too bad. Wait, let me tell you guys what that is in fucking Celsius. Because you guys are fucking weird. Want to know all the weird things. Although I don't know how to do it. How do I change it to... .92 is normal? Oh, that's normal. For pressure? It looks like it's high. How do I change the weather to Celsius? Let's see. So it's 28.88 degrees Celsius right now. A little bit lower than it was. A little bit lower. It was, what, 37? Last week. I'm glad it's not that. Standard air pressure. Okay. Changes on humidity, temp, and oh, okay, okay. For some reason, it looks high. I don't know. That's weird. 94 here. Humidity is 53. 107 heat index. Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't know if it's just because like we don't have any ACs on right now. You hear that car?
No.
There's a car. I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Coming from...
I think in their spot.
Alright, in a bad spot here.
There's a truck. They have a truck or something.
Multiple of them went out.
2 of them just came out.
One Roscoe or...
No. I don't think.
Yeah, they just went up behind that shed.
Yeah.
Blue roof shed or whatever.
Oh, really, dear? That sounds amazing. That sounds like the perfect weather for you, girl. They're driving a car somewhere. Truck, I think.
Oh, I can't eat shit.
Yeah, they're gone. It's the car, I think. Yeah,
They
yellow,
gone?
yellow Ada.
That's Eastside Traders.
Yeah. We didn't know where you were at. We weren't sure if you came out or not.
Yeah, we're out now. We're headed towards Olsha. We came to the spot you guys were at. I don't know where you went.
We'll come back.
Oh, we circled around.
Yeah, we went
You
around.
wanna just meet at the radio tower on the Olsha Hill?
Yeah.
That's the one that's like on the other side, right? Like from where we came in? Or no?
No, the one
No.
towards Olsha.
Over here, Bullfig. Behind ya. That radio tower there.
That's the one I was just asking if that's was the one. R?
We came in from
Say
the
that
other
again?
way.
I'm not sure where to go.
We can't.
What is it?
What do you mean you're not sure where to go? You don't. There's a radio tower that's closer to our barn, and then there's the radio tower closer to Olsha. Thaddeus is
I
gonna
figured
shoot
it
a pistol. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going towards that.
Where are you? Yeah, come towards that. Maybe can you describe to me where you guys are?
Brick.
The big red brick.
Yeah.
In Kraz? No?
No, at the airfield.
No. Airfield.
Oh. Yeah, so
Is that the radio tower? That one that you're talking about?
Yeah, on the left. On the left.
just stay at the red brick. We're coming up now.
Well, I see you. I'm literally right next to you.
Oh, I see that now.
Where do they happen
Might be
to
on the hill.
run to? Old
Don't
you said?
shoot me.
Oh, I see him up there.
I see you. I got you. I'm gonna turn my radio off.
Here's Delilah here.
Hi.
Yeah, I've seen somebody running down.
Skips up here, yeah.
Yeah, that's the radio tower I was saying.
That's the one I was asking about.
Well, somebody was just right here in front of us. Is that you guys?
Yeah, this is Skip.
Yeah, it's Skip.
Okay. All right, we need to go this way.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, Wolf. How come you guys haven't, like, done something cool and kidnapped me or something?
Where you at, Al?
He's down there.
Hey, when we came out of the airfield, we went. This is the way we went, straight, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I just woke up from
Pretty much
nap,
the path.
so I don't
Yeah,
totally
okay.
remember it.
I remember it now. Never mind.
Sorry that took so long. But
Sorry.
so I told them, and
You okay?
Cooper claims it wasn't them.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it though, to be honest with you. Was there before. I'll have to ask Beer if he remembers when we went last, or Ben when we talked to them last. But they had a white party tent
Oh, did they?
in their courtyard. But just roll with it. They claimed it wasn't them, and Thaddeus thinks we came to a peaceful conclusion. So just leave it at that.
Well, it wouldn't really be willing. I'm just waiting for something cool to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. It would be cool if the web was a little creative, you know? I'm just being a bitch right now. He said, can you describe to me why you're being a bee? So I figured I'd describe how I'm being a bee. I'm a bee.
Yeah, we're going in the right direction. If I don't run directly on top of it the first time, just bear with me.
That's okay.
Does this guy think we don't know how to get to Eulsha? Careful what you wish for.
Rocks and everything around the side of the map. Just the way it
Feels,
looks.
yeah, it just feels natural. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you need to hide something, it's a good place for it.
I need somebody to start taking notes for me while I stream. Yeah, Gibby, or not Gibby, MT, you're right though. I should be careful what I wish for. It sucks though, because like FL is gone, basically. Like I don't think they're playing this entire white, is what Steve said. So I think our enemies and our friends are very, you know, hard to tell.
We got people over it.
This doesn't
It's complicated.
look very good.
What's
What's
happening
going on?
there?
Let's not talk here.
Talk to her.
Hello.
Fuck.
Who's this? Hugs?
It's Hugs, yeah.
What's going on?
We had an issue a little while ago about someone talking too much.
Oh,
He won't be talking anymore.
who is the person that talks too much?
Ron.
Oh, Ron from, Ron with two N's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I believe it. You remember that guy.
Are you guys
Fucking
okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
I got
We're
told
just
about
looking
what
for a
happened
castle.
from the east side
Yeah. we
with
did. I
the
just
cult
talked
and
to
everything.
them. Yeah.
You
We ran
good?
security that night and took a couple of them out, but yeah, obviously what happened happened.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, we can leave you to it. Not quite
Yeah.
our business.
That'd be
Yeah,
great, thank you.
You do your thing.
Yeah.
But we are gonna go around this lake here.
That's alright.
But yeah, you do your
Okay.
thing. We saw nothing.
Yeah, be safe.
Fuck.
You too.
Lucky I've
Thank
seen
you.
that, you know? That's funny. Fucking hilarious.
What an interesting thing to walk up on.
I know, right? Where did he
That's
take us?
all.
Black Light.
This is Black Lake. There's apparently a castle nearby that.
Yeah, right.
What in the actual fuck? I need somebody to start taking notes for me. I need somebody to write down that whole situation that just happened right there. God damn. It only takes one.
Man.
$75 my ass.
Well, that's taken care of.
Yeah. I didn't really know if I liked that guy, to be fair. Now it's 125. Get bent.
I never met them.
I don't think he would have liked them either, to be fair.
Talks too much, so
Yeah.
no, probably not.
Yeah. There's a fire here. I thought I just saw a fire. Okay, maybe I didn't see a fire. I have no idea what the fuck I just saw.
I see someone down there on the right.
Isn't
In
that
front of the cabin, there's someone running.
isn't that our guy? Our friends or whatever?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is that you guys?
No.
Did you see the dude that had the dude tied up on the rocks?
Yes. She
Okay.
she explained it to us.
Oh, so you guys saved him?
No, that's their business. We don't get involved in that.
All right, that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, we don't really know what's going on, but we're just gonna
Yeah,
let
that
it
was yeah.
be.
It was
that's
interesting
not
to come
how
up
I
with
know
one.
Hugs.
Well, there
Yeah.
was more people. There was more people in the house there, but they disappeared after
Right.
the shot.
I'm right here.
Oh, there he is, somewhere here.
What'd you say? What did you guys say your group name was again?
I am a free thinker. We're in Novilug, and they can introduce themselves if they want. It's not my. I don't want to tell if they don't want information out. So.
Are you guys not the
Gotcha,
same group?
gotcha.
You have the same armband?
We are.
Yeah. Well, you got an armband on, buddy. What are you doing?
You got my armband on.
What?
Who are you
we're
guys?
The IEC, the intelligence. I'm part of the IEC, the intelligence entity of Chinaris.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you guys.
Farmer Zach from New Pelota.
Farmer Zach, we met you guys on the. We met. I don't know if we met Farmer Zach, but we met some of the New Pelota guys. Me and Ernest did on the island yesterday.
Pelota?
We met some of you guys on the shore after we swam across.
Pelota's far away.
All right. Well, listen, I have some important spots I got to take these guys and show them some stuff. So you guys all come to Novilog one time. Come say hi.
Sounds good. We sure will. Nice to meet
All right.
you guys.
Who are you?
All right. Have a good
Are
one.
you guys together?
That's Farmer Zach. Yeah. That's Farmer
We're
Zach.
all three running. We're all three running together right now, but I'm not part of their group.
I just would be careful with this armband unless you're a part of the coalition.
Oh, it's a different color. We've been wearing it for a while now.
Is it?
Yeah, theirs
looks
is
the
yeah, it's like a brighter. Yes, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah, we seen it yesterday too, and we were like, oh, that's the coalition. And they were like, no, but it is a little bit brighter.
Dang, it's really hard to tell. Okay. Well,
It
good
is
luck.
really hard
Nice
to
to
tell,
meet you.
unfortunately.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
All right,
too.
guys, I'll see you Novilug whenever you come by.
No problem.
Yo, this guy talks so much. Where's your friend?
So fucking random.
He's here somewhere. You guys keep an eye out behind you.
Yeah, well.
Wow, what is up with this area right now?
Apparently.
Oh, the hostage situation. There's a fucking group. There's us running through it. Like, what the fuck?
All right, here we are.
And they're
Oh,
in
shit.
Solnitsky now. Okay. Oh, the new Belota. I see. That's
Oh, alright.
We ran into a bear trap here before, so be careful.
Okay.
And then there's notes in here. There's one note there maybe you're looking for. Wow. Well, I'm gonna let you guys. I think there's a couple stick shelters out back. I'm gonna go check out.
This looks like maybe
Okay.
this one here. I don't know. Whose space is this?
I don't know. There's a note here. I have no idea. We came across it, and that's all we know about it. Is the notes, and then there was some tents back here.
Interesting. I know, I feel bad, but like Skip has no choice.
Look
I
around
don't think this
in
guy does
trees
either.
nearby, and maybe they left something buried. God damn it, Al.
Well, I was calling out your name, brother. But I found
Where'd
this
you get
cool
lost
fucking
at?
guitar. Dude, I ran back to see where the gunshots were coming from.
Yeah,
I
I need
think
you
our
to-
friends near the lake had some situation. It seemed like I found a bunch of shit though.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need that guitar, and you already know why.
Yeah. At least I
Alright,
can do.
come
I
on.
can't play anymore.
The old
Gonna
man needs his
make
stuff.
our way, or
Yeah, we can head back that
Did you
way.
guys see the other notes in
Yeah, they read them and everything.
so your spy missed all that? Ooh, what spy? I'm not a spy. Look, you guys, you do what you want to do, alright? Oh, did you mention them?
We need to keep an eye on this place.
Yep. Let us talk about it. I want to hear it goes.
Sure they didn't find all the answers.
Yeah, this is Black.
Well,
that's
that, I
Black
guess.
Lake over there.
So feel free to check there whenever. Obviously, that's what we.
Oh, hey, I'm
That's
Al,
where
by
we
the
found
way.
that
Nice to
note.
meet you.
Yeah, Roscoe. No,
I
it's
think.
helpful.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be a spot that they use at the very least. So. Let's see.
Might not
I'm
hurt to
gonna
check all those new
go-
caves everyone found too.
I don't know where they're at. I haven't really went looking.
Yeah, we found the one. I don't know about the other ones though. Called murmurs
Yeah.
and hearsay.
Well, there was
I
those three dudes. I'm gonna go
think-
south
oh, yeah, we did
around
Wyatt.
Black Lake and head back towards that way if you guys want to go, or I don't know what your plans are.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head home at least for now. If you want to come with us, I can show you the note. quick.
Oh yes. I'll radio Ernest, have him come meet us there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd love to see where you go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh,
That sounded shady as hell. You know, for good reason.
I understand.
He's Ernest is at Black Lake over here.
Okay.
Why is he here? Are they cult members? I'm starting to think everybody's a cult member. B and I kind of need to be done around 7-ish. We got life shit to do.
I hear footsteps.
It's us. We're meeting our other guy here. Sorry, it's us.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, there he is. He's up there. Sorry guys, didn't mean to bother you again.
You talking
Swing by
about?
Dopey Log sometime.
Are you talking about the guy that you
I've
guys
been
left
up
a few
there
minutes
multiple
ago?
times, up to y'all's camp.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who they're talking to. There's too many
It
voices.
was Saito?
They're not children, Ghost. They're the voices in his head, yes. I have a lot of those. Currently 43.
Hello again, Ernest.
I guess they're heading back to their place, and they're gonna show us. Let us glance at that letter that you were talking about.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I heard
All right.
automatic fire. I came running. But one of the fellas told me.
His mic is so bad.
That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
I can't really tell you what happened because there's a dead person up there. It looks like though.
Looks like more than one, I think.
Whose guitar you think that was?
Jeez.
Oh, is that? Did you just go pick your dead man's body?
I heard gunshots and I went to assist someone in need. The fact that I found a guitar is totally irrelevant.
What a freak!
I'm sorry, you would have grabbed the guitar.
Yeah, you're right. I would have.
Glass house is real. Glass house.
Take those tapes if you don't want them for Saito.
Just was where we saw those two people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was Hugs and Big E, I think.
I don't think I've ever met them.
It's okay.
Oh wait, there's another body over there.
I know. Everybody's a
This is all
vulture.
fucked up.
Something's going on. It's not our business, though.
Nah, it's not.
I'll take this, though.
Jesus.
Fine. Shall we?
Sure, let's share.
What bag?
Oh, it's a bag head. It is a. Well, maybe they put that over him. All right, I'm following host now since we're going to your place.
Yeah.
Not a baghead.
Was Roscoe able to update you on the little meeting there, Delilah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Good.
I did not know what he was fucking talking about for a second. Can't concentrate when my kids are in the... I know. I don't think I'd be able to either. I know I'd be a pretty good mom, I think, but like...
Actually, I forgot. No. I didn't realize I grabbed it, but I found this armband on that body. This blue.
Reckon I've ever seen that one.
Me neither.
Men of the North?
Yeah,
Is
we're
pretty close to it.
it looks close, yeah. I feel like I've heard another group out west wears that.
Do you remember what the web wears, Ernest? Do you remember seeing what they wear? The web
It was it's like a light purple.
Lilac purple.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, something like that.
So I know that you guys, went through and talked about a lot and explained everything. So you said you guys did talk to Greenie already, though, and even though you just kind of agreed to disagree?
Yeah, he was the first person we talked to.
Okay. I didn't really... No, I couldn't really hear when you were telling Ernest about it, so...
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we went over there the morning after and just kind of explained to him, like, it's nothing personal against you, and we don't want a war or more bloodshed if there doesn't need to be. But what we believe is what we believe to be true, and if there is something shady going on, we told him he kind of just needs to open his eyes.
Hi, SU, how's it going?
Like, if you really want the cult to go away,
Hello.
and you really are fighting what you're saying you're fighting, then you have to lay all the options down on the table.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad the names are fixed in my channel. I was gonna go crazy.
I mean, he does have to, and everything else aside, he does need to open his mind up, a little bit. I agree with that much.
There's a person within my ranks that is working
at an event, at a meeting or event that you put together to fight this group.
Yeah, some people it was really close, and then some people it was like way off. Also, what do you guys think if I become a cult member without anybody knowing? What a turn of events that would be, right? Don't you think?
I wouldn't happen to have a spare hunting damn scopes or nothing. I got this sports points that it ain't worth a damn.
You know, we don't. But, I mean, obviously we're just rated, so...
Yeah, that's. I just thought of that, and I realized how dumb of a fucking question it was. I apologize.
It's okay, you're fine, you're fine.
I do, but I think we're kind of running.
I know, right, McCabe? If we come across one that's extra, though, I'll pop it by.
I would greatly appreciate that. I mean, it's a 200-meter blaze ain't worth a shit most of the time.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. If you're
Pull a
here-
Colt move on the Colt.
It's entirely up to you because it's your investigation. I'm just being suggestive.
No, it's okay.
You're being too suggestive.
I mean, I'm open either way. Like, if you want to see the note, I will hold on to it as long as I can keep it safe. But with how we've been getting hit and targeted, I don't know how long that note will be safe. I'll try to hide it
then,
away. and whatnot,
If that's the case, we should probably just go look at the note then, like you originally planned.
Okay. Yeah, I just I don't want to build all this up and then you come a few days later and I get shot with it on my person or someone breaks in and steals it.
I have no
think
idea what
nothing
that
happens.
says.
Nah, I understand. I was just trying to help you guys get to the bottom of your stuff too, if I could.
No, I
It looks
appreciate
French,
that.
but I'm not sure.
We'll certainly.
I'm gonna go
follow
ahead
up
and
with
let
you
one of my
sometime
mods
soon.
translate that, and if it's something bad, then I'm gonna be not very happy.
I think we've
with
checked
you.
all the boxes with people we wanted to follow up with, except for hers, and yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you guys went this route instead of the at each other's necks with coalition. Well, with bullets at least.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't say we're at their neck. I try to be reasonable and whatnot, but I can't control how other people act. It's the sad part.
I'm gonna let you guys do whatever you guys want to do with that.
There's a possibility that there is somebody within the coalition that's.
Hey.
That, I guess altercation and then our conversation with him the following day.
Well, I'm not, his best friend or anything like
Give me.
that.
Try and get in 5, Romeo.
At the very least, he needs to keep an open mind. Even no matter
Listen.
what happened, yeah, it sucks,
You see this?
shit hit the fan, but
Where is he? Where the fuck is V at?
No matter what, if somebody was to pop up within the
see
free
this
thinkers or hosts for that matter, that
Guy
somebody
right here?
suspected
That's
of
my
being
future husband.
an affiliate or a sympathizer or something like that, there's going to be
I
a level
know.
of I don't want to not distrust in the notion, but not
Right.
To trust your
Of course.
friend, he has to call your friend a fucking cultist.
yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
but that still warrants
get it.
a bit of an internal investigation nonetheless.
Yeah, you have to be open to it, and especially because it's something he's explained to everybody he's told Nicole about Nicole, right? He says they
Shit.
try to
Oh,
get
sorry,
close
guys.
to you. They try to hide amongst your own,
Exactly.
and he's got to. If he truly believes that, he's got to, see that he's not excluded from that. That's all.
Absolutely.
I know I said it earlier, but that note that I copied for you, the green
Yes.
one, that one
I
keeps
agree.
running through my head now that I know more about the cult and what's going on.
What's this?
I don't think I've seen that.
It's still sacrificing, right?
Yeah, I gave it to you guys. So either Delilah or Roscoe has it.
I have it.
I should have it. You have that one?
The one with the names, yeah.
No, no. I have the one he's talking about.
Oh.
The one. Maybe you didn't read this one. Or skip.
This is such a strange. When was this posted? Oh, stop yawning, you guys. Stop fucking yawning. I want to save this. That's a new one, I think. Oh my god! Uh-oh.
Hunting shot, you reckon?
What?
Didn't even hear it.
You reckon that was a hunting shot?
Yeah, I would say so, unless we hear another one, but it's definitely the direction we're going.
Yep, it was either that or I'm fed up with life. Never mind, should have said that.
Get that shit around here.
The dog? The wolves? Did I hear wolves?
I'm not
I
hearing
hear them.
anything.
No, I don't hear any wolves.
I didn't even hear the shot that you guys heard, so I don't know.
Is there something wrong with your ears, Roscoe?
Yeah, maybe. My brain might be a little overwhelmed with everything at the moment. Who knows?
Oh.
It's understandable.
Try my
Why
best
you
to keep,
gotta be so rude?
in the midst.
Don't you know?
In the midst of attempting to smooth over relationships and at the same time prove information you got and all kinds of junk. So
This guy has his gun out.
I think it's probably no secret that Ernest and I talk, a lot, pretty much everything that goes on, and
Yeah, damn right.
I know that, he's been pretty close to you guys, and I gotta be honest with you, if, he kept my mind open. I wasn't sure, I kind of really didn't believe or take your guys' side until Ernest, now I'm with you guys. I think that you're right.
Oh, really?
Ernest,
An awful lot that has to be coincidence for it to be the other way around, in my opinion.
That's exactly right. That's what, I thought that maybe just high emotions got, started a unfortunate event the other night, but you're not wrong. It's just there's too many little things that line up.
Stupid.
Like I said, our relationship with Coalition was... They were probably our closest allies and friends since we moved into the Northeast, and it's unfortunate,
We learned a lot of stuff today, I feel.
Regardless if I'm right or wrong, which I obviously believe I'm right, but obviously there's also always the chance that I'm not. So, regardless, I put my foot down for the sake of the safety of the Northeast, and yeah, I'm trying to do what I think is best here. I'm trying to handle it the right way, too. Obviously, maybe what happened Saturday wasn't 100% the right way, but it's what I felt needed to be done, sadly.
Well, nobody's perfect, and would it have been better for cooler heads to prevail and nobody get hurt? Yeah, but, can't change the past.
Right.
Can't change the past.
I mean, if she didn't challenge me to do that, or offer, me to show what I truly felt, I wouldn't have shot my gun at all. I can assure you. Except that the cultists themselves.
She said it very... I remember when she said it very matter of fact.
If I wanted to perma, I say, alright, Delilah is now dead. If somebody gives me a good permadeath, kind of similar to if I were to get held up or something, and and it made sense for Delilah to be done.
Say something.
I thought it did up there in the trees there, but looked like it was just a log laying on the ground.
Good eyes, man. Yeah.
Well, you gotta have some decent eyesight out here now, especially all this
Yeah.
damn foliage.
So yeah, if
tell
I
you,
want
was
to,
running the other day, I stepped
I
right
can.
on the back of a 506 member. He stood up and gunned me down.
Oh wow.
Straight back to the face.
yeah, it's my decision, right? If I feel like that I want that to be the end of my story, then I just let that be the end of my story.
Keep out west, they wore blue.
There is men of the north that wears the blue out there, and
They wear the survivor camp flag, I think. It says, I don't know, it's like a picture of a small little base with a compound and a watchtower. I forget what it says on it.
Refugee?
Yeah.
Refugee, yeah. That's it. Or refuge or something.
Or, yeah,
Something like
refuge.
that.
Why you gotta be so rude? You.
You're right, you look like you have an aneurysm there,
Fuck
Delilah.
off! I'm just thinking. That's all.
I'll say that. Yeah.
I'm thinking. There's a lot to think about.
Yeah, alright.
I'm gonna let my mods
I can
translate
nominate
that. That's really close.
Shit. That's really close to home.
Yep. I'm gonna go.
Hope it's not those fucking hillbillies again. God damn it.
I will shoot them.
Yeah, we used to be, you know, neutral with them. I don't know, we just try to trade and make peace, you know, business deals with anybody. As long as you're not...
Lord, hold on,
not like
hold on.
that. They've been threatening
down
us
about it.
lately. Yeah.
We're down about it here. We're
Oh,
let's see.
Thaddeus.
Al. Where's
There he is.
Thaddeus?
He's here, he's here, he's
Right
here.
here, right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I was back there. Sorry.
Can't keep track of it. You remember that whistle, Roscoe?
Oh, yeah. Need more
I
of
need
them.
that damn whistle.
What you need is your high blood pressure medication.
I imagine.
I saw that. Thank you, legit. I didn't even realize it. I didn't get a chance to actually fucking read this spotlight thing.
Yeah, which Hatfield territory is literally all the woods. Like, no fucking way.
I didn't even.
And I
I've barely
think
been on
Dawn
Discord
Devil
lately, I
South
feel.
Tried to evict
right.
Northern Oasis.
Where the fuck was that shot? Where is the people? Anyway, yeah, thank you. That's awesome. That's so happy.
Big time.
You think they know how to spell devil?
I need Roscoe to
I was surprised.
write more shit. I'm done writing anything.
There's a couple backwards S's in there, I saw.
Well, I'm not done, but I don't have enough time to, like, write what I would want to write. Like, I told B the other day, I was like, I want to write something about what happened on Saturday, and, like, I have all these thoughts in my brain, and, like, nothing, like, I have no time to put it to paper. No, SU, but like the thing is you don't. We obviously are speaking English, right? It is a lot, and there's a lot to talk about, right? Like there's so many things to talk about. But yeah, I don't know, like, I would love to just have, like, some time to write, you know? You have 5 years of history to write, there you go. A what?
It's Saito. It's Saito. It's Saito.
Oh, it's Saito. Jesus.
Saito-san.
I thought it was someone in fucking robes for a second. I shit my pants.
Saito-san.
Lord, don't you speak that into existence.
No, I just saw the long trench coat.
Saito-san.
There are fucking sheep in our house?
Yeah.
I brought that goat over.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful.
Oh.
Killed some other goats.
Kind of a sacrifice or something there. Saito offering.
Oh, come on. I missed. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Don't be creepy. Thank you for calling me beautiful, but...
Delilah?
Yeah, sorry.
You guys wouldn't mind waiting right here? I'll come bring out the note.
Absolutely.
Yo, see, that's way too close.
Was that him?
It was Saito killing a goat.
Jesus.
Am I the only one that didn't jump out?
Yes.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here too.
Can't be too safe.
Potentially one of our own is.
Oh, you
getting
get
shot
that
at.
door, right?
I'm
Wait,
going
what?
after it.
Where?
Yeah, I can get it.
No. It was Saito up there.
What happened?
She was
Oh.
a goat.
Oh my god.
I was saying if it was one of our own getting shot at, I'm gonna jump after it.
Yeah, me too. I would have helped you.
Oh, can you not repair guitars?
I don't reckon so. Used to use fiberglass resin back in the day.
I bet it takes an epoxy.
I suppose you might be able to put something together like that.
Oh, where's Saito-san? Where's he at?
Not sure where. There he is.
He's here.
Just scared me half to death there, Saito.
Hang on 1 second. I grabbed something else for you. I grabbed a whole case yesterday, and then I got this one for you too. Where are you?
In that bush over there, I got it.
I don't have 5 years, thank God. That's a lot. I don't even know where to begin if I had 5 years of fucking history on this fucking server. Also, I think I'm gonna end up perma soon, I think. And not because I don't like playing Delilah, but because I think if I die to, like, the cult or the coalition, it'll make so much more sense, like, for her to actually die. And then I can go be a little baghead and terrorize people.
Saito, people have been wondering why the bar's not open.
Been busy.
Skip, can you, you know? So we can have these guys not be out in the open.
Did you see that? Hardcore parkour.
I think I'd be a pretty good bounty hunter as well.
Yeah, that is. You can.
Bye,
Yeah,
SU.
bye.
Have a good one, dude.
Posted it so you can all read whenever you're ready.
Whoa.
Wait a second now. Did y'all not take Benjamin with you?
He
had
went to
to
sleep.
Go to sleep.
Okay, all right. I was making sure y'all weren't down a body. Lord.
No, no.
Sometimes we lose Tyrone in the woods, and we have to go like search for him. And
I'll be out
it's like
there.
Carrying.
it's an amber alert. It's like an amber alert.
That's a note there on the post.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's also pretty telling there.
Yeah. So I mean, interpret it as you wish, but based on what we've gathered, and I've told you guys,
Jesus.
I hope you can see what we see.
Well, I think we had came to, obviously, we got to see, it's better that we saw it, but I think that we had pretty much come to see your point of view after the last few hours. So, yeah, absolutely.
But in the moment, right? I feel like that's cause for confrontation. And you saw how they handled it. They were not receptive by any means. So I mean, and understandably so. But I hope you understand why things went the way they did. Is all.
Yeah, I understand. I see the point, but again, playing that fence there, devil's advocates. The public spectacle. Maybe it's not what you said, but when you said it. You know what I mean? Maybe private audience for such. I mean, because if it's false, in the event that it was false, it'd be a pretty heavy accusation to make in front of the entirety of everyone that was invited.
Maybe.
Good way to set those chaos.
But at the same time, this is hindsight, right? It's all what's done is done. What'll come is gonna happen no matter what.
What's gonna come is what's gonna come.
Well, I guess.
I know they do, legit. I can tell.
I guess that's it for this evening. I guess we should probably head back to Novilug. I thought I heard them say that they were about to get some rest.
I didn't realize this was
earlier.
missing.
Yeah. Been a long day.
Well deserved, I'm sure of it.
We had a nice little raid upon us.
Definitely appreciate you coming to talk and coming up to Novi and tackling it head on. Definitely some respect there for you now. I mean, I respected you before, but even more so now.
Maybe I'll be
I
the leader
appreciate
of the
it,
cult
and
one day.
Appreciate you hearing us out at the very least. I don't ask that you side with
Cult
us
of
or
Mama.
anything like that. It's not my
Get
business. Just I want our side to be seen as well, as I'm sure Coalition has made their side heard and felt very well.
I actually haven't heard them. I don't know if they're keeping quiet on purpose or.
I wonder why they're
I know
keeping
they're
quiet.
not. I know they've talked to some people.
Oh, okay.
Would you, Gibby?
Sorry.
That's my fault first. I assumed they'd talk to you guys.
Cult of Mama Peaches. Yep, that's me.
No, I mean, I'll definitely talk to him because I've come to like Greenie, so but some pretty damning stuff.
For sure. A lot to digest at the very least.
Indeed. But Roscoe, Delilah, and I forgot your other names. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the hospitality.
Of course.
Yep.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
Yeah.
That's all, man.
Yeah, nice meeting
You too.
Why you gotta be so
All right, fellas,
rude?
just file on out of here.
Arigato. The food is for you guys.
Bye.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Look after yourself.
Host, as always, gracious hosts. I appreciate y'all, and the conversation has been very enlightening. I'm happy to, bring the rest of the free thinkers in on with y'all. So.
Fuck me, man.
Okay. Well, regardless of how you feel and think, you guys and your trade is always welcome. So we'll continue deliveries as long as that's okay with you, and we'll be in touch.
Oh shit! Sorry. My bad. Alright.
Yep.
We'll discuss the
Can you pick that up?
ongoing trade. Absolutely
The meat?
keeping it up.
Okay, perfect. And you guys are welcome here anytime. So take care.
You
Stay
gonna
safe.
marry that bee anyway? I am.
You as
One
well.
day.
I'll take that shot.
How do you join a cult anyway? I'm not sure.
You on the goat pelt too?
I want to try and get all this meat so we can have somebody cook it in a little bit or whatever they wake up. I need to get some sleep, so
Yeah. I didn't like what fucking what's his face just said.
What did he
Kind of
say?
present them with my perspective, and he. One of them said, because Ernest or Thaddeus said something along the lines of,
I would love that, Alan.
you know, maybe what you said and what you did is fair and all, but maybe it wasn't the right place and the right time. And then one of not the bar guy, the other dude, Al. It sounds like a good way to cause chaos.
I'll fucking show you chaos. I'll fucking show you.
Yeah. Fucking on the fence, my fucking ass.
I'll fucking show them on the fence.
It wasn't them, it was Al who opened his mouth.
Yeah,
You get it? I'm carrying everything because your fingers are too sore.
I'm gonna fucking punch you.
So you get that?
Did you
get
close
that?
your eyes?
I don't need to.
You don't need to, okay.
No.
Oh, you do it.
And I think you know why?
I do?
Yeah? You do.
I don't.
You do.
Okay. Okay, well, I will get this door.
Could you guys see
thank
the
you.
code or no?
My hands are full.
No,
Gibby,
of course,
MT,
you're
could you
fine.
guys see the code or no?
Oh,
I'm
blisters
almost
over there,
open
sore
doors.
hands.
Mm.
Ah. I'll get ya.
Fuck you up.
I'll get ya.
You didn't. Okay. Good.
Oh, do you want this shit?
I'm gonna put this food in this bag here and somebody can cook it up. Or what?
I'll hold the bag.
I don't know.
Put it in the tent. I don't know.
Yeah, put it in the tent.
Which tent?
I don't know, one of the few that we actually have still. Yeah, up here.
Oh, the
There's a
food
food
tent.
tent right here.
I'm gonna move this food down.
So what did old mate say? That was just very weird.
It wasn't weird, it was just kind of like so off on the fence about things. You don't need to say that. But Ernest, I think, was the one that said, you know, maybe the time and the place and the choosing of when to say, you guys said, was maybe not the best, especially with an audience. And it wasn't my intention. I didn't ask for a fucking
Thank you.
audience. I asked to speak to them privately, and people followed us.
I was pretty
and they
sure I
wanted
didn't
people
have
to
a-
see. So, what Al said was, sounds like a good way to cause chaos to me. As if we did that fucking intentionally. Doesn't matter what we do.
Some bullshit.
We can be open and straightforward with everyone, and there's just always fucking jeez.
So
Did I? I need to know.
are we on terms with Eastside traders or what? Like, the fuck are we
I'll
doing
tell-
them?
They I talked to them. They asked for my side, or our side rather. I gave them the whole fucking spiel for the 100th time. And then I told them about the note, and Cooper said, no, wasn't us. Didn't really believe him. Didn't believe fucking word out of his mouth. He seemed very. I don't know if he was annoyed or if it was off-put. If he felt. I don't know. He didn't seem to like that I was there. Is kind of the feeling I got talking to him. Granny had already gotten to him. He kind of mentioned, so I think he doesn't believe what we have to say. And when I asked him about the raid, I said, "Look, I'm just being straight up. We just called peace.
It would
I
have
made
been
up
in the
and we just, started
left-hand corner.
repairing this relationship. And the note left in our base was very, kind of led me to believe it might be you guys. And he just was like, no, wasn't. Even though I saw a fucking white party tent through the crack.
Oh,
Nah.
did you see it?
I saw a white party tent, 100%. I don't know if that had been there previously or not, but
There's
I did see
only so many white party tents.
I understand. I do know that they had some in their courtyard previous times we've been there, but I don't remember if that one specifically was there. Maybe I can think really hard, or maybe Beer remembers, because Beer was there with me one of those times. Remember when we went our separate ways, you talked to the web, I talked to them. Beer was with me that day, so maybe he remembers a little better, but they 100% had a white party tent, and they were not trying to hide it.
I think they did it. I'm pretty sure. They have to.
I'm not convinced that they did, but I'm also not convinced that they didn't. They are still my number one suspect, to be very fair. And if it wasn't them, nobody else makes sense, if you ask me. Other than the web, and if that's the case, I don't understand why they included this whole, rally of the Northeast fucking shit in their note.
Somebody's outside. Hello? Hello? Somebody's out back. They're not speaking.
When did that? I don't have a pick. Sure, you heard anybody?
100%. Heard if you have a white party tent, you like to barbecue. The cult could have raided us? Nah. I don't think the cult raids people. I think the cult just gets whatever they want from the ORCC. You want me to hold that one? You gonna stay awake, or you gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, can you hold this?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Thank you.
I'm gonna be going to sleep as well. Yeah.
Why is it? What is this doing in here? A bunch of random nothings.
Yeah.
I feel like we learned a lot today.
I think
we sure did.
Yeah.
I think Ernest, at the very least, I don't know if he truly does or if it's just part of his act, but I think he believes us. I think he kind of leans more towards us. Even now even Thaddeus, I think, does. I think he changed his mind today.
I heard him say that.
Yeah. But the other two didn't seem... I don't know about the one that just came by, but that owl guy didn't seem too convinced, obviously. But that's fine. I'm not here to convince people and fucking make them side with us. They need to see it themselves. We know what we've seen. We know what we know. We read the note. All that matters.
Yeah.
Just needs to get to the bottom of it. That's all. That's all there is to it. Find out the truth. And we know of a possible, you know, dead drop point. Not really a dead drop, but a point where they leave notes, at least to boast about things or communicate. I don't know. And yeah, we learned some information from the free thinkers today, so that's good.
We did.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I know we won't be awake tomorrow, but the next day after that should be a nice long session if you're available. Skip.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah. Should be wrong.
It's fine. We'll be awake on the weekend as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get some
Sounds
sleep.
good. Alright.
Alright guys, that is it for May. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful night. Wonderful night. I'm sure somebody's streaming. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sorry the streams have been kind of like inconsistent. But yeah. Hopefully we're back to normal, I would say. SGT, thank you so much. I appreciate. I'm gonna send you guys over to Mar. Looks like she's playing Azalea, which is like my second favorite map. There's a playtest. I may want to try and do a run on it. I'm just not sure yet. And just so everybody knows, Monday we're gonna be doing a stream with Doc. So Team Bed. It'll just be a PvP stream. It'll be different than what we're doing right now, but we miss our friends, so thank you guys so much for the likes, the super chats, the love, everything that you guys do for me, for being here for me. And I will see you guys on Friday. Much love. Bye-bye.